30.
One. What's the deal? Tell me how you feel. It's your boy Ricky Roy back with another episode of Ricky and Nikki's Pick Six. How you guys doing? Good to see you.
Feeling good, brother. Feeling good.
Whatever happened to Nick? Did you kill him? I haven't seen him since the pod.
Nah,
I used to see you guys together.
We actually had a good little meeting today and stuff, and I just had to let him know, like, hey, bro, I'm with it. I want to do this. I want to continue, but y'all got to step it up. Y'all got to bring more ideas and stuff, and we gotta take this seriously because I'm trying to do this for real now, you know. And my main focus is my page, the soccer page I got coming, and the show that I'm working on.
What soccer page are we talking about?
I'm making a soccer page for the next season where I'll be covering the Premier League, probably primarily. I'll be rocking out covering Premier League games, mostly Arsenal tinted, but you know, bigger stories in soccer. Cover some Champions League as well, just stuff that I'm passionate about. You know,
so I'm turning your back on football, dog? You done with it? You just sticking to soccer?
No, I want to do the NFL too, but I want to revamp that show. We want to get away from the sports gambling angle and just make it more round table, chopping it up with the homies. But I'm really kind of keeping my eyes on that space, like with ESPN making the moves that it's making, you know, firing a lot of its talent where some people are saying it's political. I think we're moving into like an entertainment over everything space. And I think ESPN has kind of like realized that, and they're trying to compete with the Is What It Is and the Gills Arena and stuff like that. Even though all these shows are in turmoil, it is what it is. It is what it is. Just doing,
and 520. Shout out to the 520 podcast, my favorite
520
sports podcast.
Just fine. But I think we're getting into that era where people are trying to just be more so entertainment focused and kind of maybe get out of those salacious environments like politics and stuff like that. And it's hard to compete, especially if you have a sports show and you don't have like a pro. You know, like I hit up one of the homies who played. He's the all-time Pac-12 leading reception leader, I think, and receiving yards leader. I want to get him on the show, but he's just living a different life now. He's not even really into sports like that, you know.
Sure.
So yeah, it's a lot to consider in that space. You know, you competing with a lot. Like everybody's got a podcast microphone now, and they're like way more qualified to be speaking on the things that you might have a passion for. You know what I'm saying? But people much rather listen to Cameron talk about sports than like us. You feel me? And he's not even really qualified to talk about football, but you feel me? He makes it sound good. So.
Yeah, to find some unique shit to
Shout
do,
out to the everybody that's in the chat, man. Y'all see, don't call him Doughboy's son no more. I got the illustrious, the one and only, I was gonna say shiny bald head. I throw the bald head emoji into the overlay. I work hard, slaving away all fucking day. And then this dude pulls up with a fucking hairline all of a sudden. Like, what are we doing?
Bro, look,
you're messing up the branding of our podcast. I don't know what you're doing.
I don't want to show my scalp right now, bro, but I'll do it to prove my baldness. You feel me? Oh, shit.
No, but yeah, shout out to Brody D's, y'all. As y'all can see, I spelled his name, Brody G's, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro.
D. Jean Paul in the building.
You got me.
Our one and only Hayward Goon. And then you know what it is. We swim with the sharks today, as always. We in Venice. We in the building. Venice business. We got our favorite Crip in the building, Ricky Roy.
Oh, shit.
Please keep me out of it.
And then
my name is Bennett, and I'm not in it.
Don't steal Rio's line. I've seen him use that one. I love that line. I've seen Rio's use it in the chat. And you already know what it is. It's MooseMan, your favorite resident from Northern California. Shout out. Hopefully I never go to prison because I probably will get stabbed. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got about 51 viewers currently live. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. What do you guys think of the new setup? What y'all thinking? Let me know. Tell me how you feel. All that type of stuff, you know.
Getting official, dog.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it look a little better.
The most like docile version of a shark and a moose and a bald-headed person? Like that's a bald baby. That's not even a bald man.
I mean, have you talked to Brody before? He's a bald fucking baby. Okay, that's why I went with it. Okay,
chat. That's gonna be my new shit. The 8-ball, man. Throw the 8s in the chat.
Okay, 8-ball.
I'm the magic 8-ball. You know, I know the future. You feel me? You gotta listen to me. Listen to these, dog.
Oh shit!
That's why he likes it. That's why that's his emoji. sitting on candy. That's what he be doing. That's why I'll swap it out for the babies and add a bunch of cocaine and 8 balls to the background, I guess, if that's what you want to do. Scarface, shout out to everybody. Stop saying shout out Moose, Ricky, and the other guy. We have his name. It says his name on the overlay. We're no longer accepting Doughboy's son. We're no longer accepting the bald guy, the guy that looks like Roy Jones Jr., the guy that looks
Derek
like a
Fisher.
fucking exactly.
Jarrett Jack, all that shit, man. Get it out of there, man.
Cleveland Cavaliers legend, Jarrett Jack out of Syracuse. Where did Jarrett Jack go? I feel like he's a Syracuse guy. I don't know.
Jared, I don't know. Shout out Quick being on it in the chat, trying to find that clip. Yeah, Quick, do it. Do it up, Quick.
What's the clip? What's the clips?
They're saying that Wack had a meltdown today on his YouTube channel.
No way. We might need to bring
that clip quick. What? We need that clip.
Yeah, let us know. Let us
quick,
know.
We'll quick, hit me on Instagram, bro. Hit me on Instagram, quick.
Just make 3 big cam views. I don't know what that means. Shout out. Stop snorting. Come. Okay, not gonna read that. It's giving baby shark my N-word. Do. Nah, but appreciate y'all, man. That somebody hit me, said, hey man, it would look better if you guys had an overlay, blah blah blah. Blase. So this is for you guys. I don't care. Does it look like a doctor's office wallpaper? Yeah, a little bit, but this is better than black screens. Now we look official.
Whoa! What's wrong with black screens?
If it was a white screen, we'll let it rock. Black screen, no go. No go.
I knew it, bro. I knew it.
No go. But you guys should hear how Brody talks when I play NCAA and 2K with him. He's not so pro-black. Let me just tell you what, you guys.
Hey, man, it sounds like Clayton Bigsby off the Dave Chappelle show. You feel me?
Yo,
if anybody gonna say it, it's gonna be me, dog.
We need Munchie to cosplay or be like Clayton Bigsby for Halloween or something for sure. We need Munchie in that Halloween costume. Shout out to Munchie. Shout out to Swag Like Pino, John Baker, Southside Millie, Sickest One, Swag Like Pino, Troy Chu, everybody, Dago, Dog, Joshua. Everybody, how come Remo doesn't hang with you? He too Hollywood now? No, Remo be moving and shaking. I seen him the other day when he brought up, what is his name? Not Duty Low, Duty, the one, Duty Raw. Is that his name? Duty, what was the comedian or rapper comedian guy that was on the news with you guys? I just followed him so I could look it up, but I forget bro's name. It's Duty something. Duty. Nope, can't find it. But shout out to bro. I seen Remo the other day when he was brought bro to get interviewed because I had to wait fucking 2 hours to start the Monday show because of him. But when Remo came out, he was like, hey, bro, you've been doing your thing, Moose. Like, that's how I kind of my litmus test on if I'm doing good in the pod game is usually Remo hits me every like 2 months. And he's like, I see you, my boy. It's like a very vague, like, you doing your thing, keep rocking. I'm like, let's go. Remo's encouraging me. So he ain't hit me in like 3 months. I'm like, damn, did I fall off? Am I ass now? Do I suck? And as soon as I seen Remo, he like, you killing it, bro. Keep doing it. And I'm like, all right, said I felt better now. I could
that good.
Be at ease. You know what I mean?
Got another 3 months, bro.
Exactly. At least that no jumper. If Remo's on my side, I could levy him if they're gonna fire me one day. Be like, nah, Remo, get my back real quick. Come on.
No, so yeah.
Shout out to Remo. Great guy. He's just out here grinding, getting to the bag.
Remoski.
Brody looked like Daniel Cormier's son. We're not doing that, you guys. Look at the nameplate. Brody Deej. Read the Brody Deej. Say it with us. Brody Deej. W Brody W Ricky W Moose. See, look, we're already making progress. Shout out to everybody. Remo is quite the federal backbone of No Jumper. Yeah, I've heard the federal stuff, and then him posting yesterday, yo, who got the fire gas in San Antonio, Texas? Everybody's like, nice try, officer. That shit had me weak. I'm not gonna lie. Bro can't even look for no weed. That's crazy.
Damn, Remo really be on the move.
Yeah, he be moving and shaking, bro. He's in a different state every day, trying to recruit somebody, booking interviews for Adam.
Captain everywhere.
Yeah, honestly, I envy him. He doesn't have to be on camera, and he's just moving around, making money, just shaking hands, smiling at people. But what y'all been on, man? When's the last pod we did? Was that like a week ago or something? A few days ago? How y'all been since then?
Been smooth, man. Been smooth. Trying to get in the lab, get some real content going. You know, I've been doing my daily stories and stuff, but I'm trying to get in the lab and really get it, something that I take my time with, man. Other than that, though, I still been busting ass on Twitch, dropping your favorite people off on 2K. Moose smacked me at NCAA, though. I ain't gonna lie.
We won. It was 1-1, wasn't it? You won the
It
first
was
game, I won
1-1.
the second one. Yeah.
I wasn't satisfied, though, bro. I wasn't
I let him win the
satisfied.
first game, I'll be honest, but, it's
I
still
was
1-1.
blasted. I was blasted for real, but, respect to Moose. I gotta run that back when I'm not under the influence. You feel me?
I'm ass too, though. So Brody's just more ass. I'm not good at the game. We're both ass. I'm just a little less ass, I'll be honest. But Brody's way better than me at 2K.
I thought you said you had a game where you put up like 62 points on your homie.
I did, and my homie's absolutely ass. I'm just a little bit better than him too. Like I only play against people that I know are pretty ass, so I can have a chance at winning. Like that's how I pick and choose my battles. I'm not playing somebody that's good.
That's true. Hey, he be cheating, bro. He be cheating. This nigga be looking up all the cheese, bro. I'm talking about every run play, everybody pancaked on the floor every time. He had prime fucking Bo Jackson out there, no matter who he chose, dog. I'm like, oh fuck, no.
Yo, that's crazy.
Chat,
every run play.
If you guys play NCAA, I'll give you the sauce right now. Oregon Playbook. Go to Oregon Playbook. You're going to go to I formation. You're then going to switch that over to Hulk I formation. Then pre-play, you're going to go into the blocking settings. You're going to put that bitch to aggressive blocking for your O-lineman. As soon as that ball's hiked, do a toss, do a stretch, do any outside run. There's going to be about 15 blockers in front of you escorting you to the touchdown every single time. So just thank me later before it gets patched. Run it up on your friends. It's cheese for sure, but hey, that's the name of the game. But what you been up to, Rick?
Man, had a playoff soccer game today. We put BTA. I was pissed though. They took me off early because I gave up a penalty, but I also caused the other team to give up a penalty. So I was highly upset and I expressed myself, but I shook it off and let the boys get out there and do their job. We're gonna win it easy anyway. I gotta rest my back, rest my legs, but you feel me? BTA. That's what we do at 310.
What entails giving up a penalty? Because don't you have to foul somebody to give up a penalty?
Yeah, I took the ball from the player. Like I actually took the ball. The ball was in another direction, and then he kicked. So I kind of flinched my leg and kicked too, like I was bracing myself. And then he went over, and he was calling for the penalty. But I was like, bro, he literally I kicked the ball was gone. So he was revving up to try to hit the ball, and the ball wasn't there. And instead of just going like this, like a little you feel me? I just brace, I hit him again or whatever. And the referee was like, oh, that's gonna be a penalty. And I was like, dude, that is the softest penalty call I've ever seen.
In recreational soccer, because I know in the World Cup and pro soccer, there's a lot of flopping going on. There's the slightest trip. They're doing somersaults, backflips, front flips. Does that go on in recreational soccer as well? Does it cross over, or guys are a little more honorary?
A little bit, but people do be getting hit in the league that I play in. Some of the younger players that I be around, they play in higher leagues and stuff. They don't really want to pull up on some Sundays just because it's just when you're playing soccer, full speed intensity, if you're playing with good players, you can get hit really hard and you'll be fine. But it's always the weaker players. If they get you, they don't know what they're doing. They're not playing the ball. They really get you. So it's a little bit of both. Sometimes I can stand up for most challenges. If somebody hits me, I don't need to go down, but I go down so the referee knows there was some kind of foul play here. You feel me?
Okay.
But I don't go down easy. But a lot of my coaches told me in soccer, you got to go down.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Okay, because in basketball, NBA, those fools are flopping every day. But you go to the, Cal Fit, you go to the gym to hoop 24. People ain't flopping on the threes. They're, it's usually they got a little more honor than the pros. So I was just wondering how that goes with recreational joints.
They probably deserve a flop. They running around full sprint for fucking 90 minutes. If any sport gonna do it, probably them, because it's really no breaks for them unless they tag out all the way. You feel me? So that's kind of tough. I would have been I'll be faking everything, calf cramps, nigga, everything. I need a recovery minute.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely my showmanship is on 10 for sure. If you hit me, oh, bro, I'm on the ground. I'm milking bro, are you kidding me? I done got up before and laid back down for sure.
Okay, that's fair. Because even like in hoops, like I've always been like a bigger dude, so like my rule has been like I can't call fouls. Like if they grab me, tackle me, it's like I gotta muscle through it. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta
So
foul
Yeah.
back.
y'all can watch the Apollo hoop vlog. I got hacked about 5 times. One time they hacked me so bad that they were surprised I didn't get the foul, call the foul, and I got my own rebound, put it back up. So just know Apollo was
Ooh.
soft calling fouls all game. I didn't call one foul. Just know that.
You was on your
Just know
Adam
that.
Sandler longest yard shit, bro,
It's
where he was
facts.
just eating the elbows,
Oh,
trying to get
that's how I
respect.
felt.
Yeah.
Keem's light skin arms just whacking me upside the head every time I go up. And I'm just, and still putting it up. And one, baby. People were, I saw in the chat, shout out to I'm not from 63rd. He said, you guys disagree with the excessive pressing they did to Lush on Friday. I'm assuming it's just the Wack100 phone call he's referring to. Did y'all see that? Did you see Lush? The Wack calling and Lush kind of stand up for himself. What'd you think of that? I was proud. Some people see it as Lush still got marked out. I saw it as him standing against tyranny. How did you guys see that situation?
So, as someone who's been on the receiving end of an aggressive Wack phone call in which he's alleging you said something that you didn't say, I will say that I feel like Lush handled it as good as he could, but the reason I didn't understand like why Lush wasn't kind of going up on him in the moment or really pushing back in the moment. He was a bit, but like not as hard as I would expect. I hit the group chat afterwards, and Jay Hood sends a clip that Wack was sent to him, and Lush did say police shit, police-ish.
Yeah.
And that's always gonna elicit that type of reaction from a street dude. I personally believe that everybody is looking at the Wack situation the wrong way.
You've been getting criticized, Ricky. They've been, I don't know what you said because I didn't check out the video yet, but they have been spamming me. They're spamming my fucking comments on my videos. Ricky sold out to Wack. Watch your back. Ricky's a Wack agent. I'm like, what is Ricky saying? Every time I talk to Ricky, he seems pretty measured. He seems pretty, like on the fence maybe. He's not jumping out the window like some people, but I wouldn't say you're defending. Why do you think they're like going so hard? They just want to see you like crash out and jump out the window or what?
No, I truly don't understand why they think I'm defending Wack. In the video, I do make it clear. Like I'm using my legalese. I called my boy and stuff. He's becoming a lawyer. He hasn't passed the bar yet, but he knows a little something, and we're talking through it. And he was kind of like giving me the right questions to prompt Chat GPT with or whatever, with the real sensitive information that like I know, or like more intimate information and whatnot. And just from what he told me, Wack is legally liable for his actions. The like Hobbs Extortion Act is pretty wide, because with the RICO you're casting a wide net. You want to catch people, and like with an overt action, it is, no matter how innocent the act may be, you could be a part of a grander conspiracy and you could face time for it. So in my video, my thesis statement is Wack is definitely legally liable for this. Yes, it's an overt act. It's just a federal allegation, but the feds could go and pick Wack up at any point in time and say, we want you to sit down and face the crimes that are alleged in this conspiracy theory. In this conspiracy, you're wrapped up in it. So that's the way I see it. People look at it as he's being named as a co-conspirator, so why isn't he in jail?
Yeah.
The reason why you may not be jailed, because everyone in that case is not sitting in jail. 110%. And it doesn't mean that they're cooperating. It just might mean that the feds are looking at taking down Big U. They're not necessarily focused on those people right now. They could always go and bring those crimes against them later. 110%. I think that Wack could beat the case as well if he were to be called in by the feds, because he was collecting a debt that was like, I'm assuming under contract, but these street dudes, let's be real, bro, they don't got contracts.
Yeah.
But the most damning thing, the most damning part of his action is you collect a debt that you have with someone through the courts, right? That's how businesses collect debts from each other. They don't use violence, intimidation, and fear to collect debts from people. But I know that airport situation didn't go the way that Wack said it was. And he's recanting it on the Adam and Wack show. He's like, yeah, it was a light trot. He first told the story. I was running after Future. He ran into the airway thing. What do they call it? The little air trailer to get up. Man, didn't none of that shit happen. Cap. He was putting 10 on 20 when he only had 5. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So I don't get why people are saying I'm defending Wack when I'm saying he could potentially face up to 20 years for this. And he's lucky he's not out here committing crimes, because they would have definitely picked him up. If they felt like it was pertinent, they would have picked him up for sure.
Well, last
100%.
night I was reviewing, so we listened to Wack's original telling of the story a few times. There's a few clips of him telling it at different points. The first, I think it was 3 years ago was the first video we found, I believe, of him telling the story. He didn't say that he punched him or anybody punched him. It was pretty much we ran down on him. He was scared as shit. He called up Birdman, threw the phone at me. He was so scared, hiding in the corner. And then now the paperwork is saying, because I keep seeing people say it's 2 separate incidents where one, he just got pressed in airport, and one, he got assaulted. But all the articles I read that I reread them, it's saying they chased him through an airport and assaulted him. They're wrapping that into the same situation. So do you agree?
No,
with
they're
that?
different. No, they're different. The assault happened before, and Future's bodyguard was hospitalized. You could read an article on that, like back in the day, like blog posts, one of those little messy outlets or whatever. That's a totally separate.
But was it 2014 as well?
Yeah, it happened in 2014. So also too, if you remember around this time, after Future finishes DS2, he does an interview in which he talks about leaving LA. It's a major part of the interview, and he basically says that his family, his support system, his connections, everything is in Atlanta, and he's tired of navigating the industry in LA. He doesn't feel like it necessarily suits him. He wants to be more of a father. He wants to be with his folks. So at first, when I read that article, I was like, why is this who cares? Like, LA is the industry. I guess Wiz is one of the major rappers we've seen move out here in career, really boom. I feel like a lot of rappers kind of come in and out of LA. They don't necessarily stay here. But I feel like now I look at that article differently, and Future was having maybe some political street problems out here in LA. This is not his stronghold. His affiliation is more skewed towards the Bloods, but I don't really necessarily view Future as a street guy. He kind of doesn't put forth that image. I don't know how deeply tied he is into the streets. I've heard a few people name drop people here and there who he's tied in with, and it seems legit. But LA is LA, bro. Anybody could get up on you, and when you're running in these kind of upper echelon circles, nightclubs and stuff, a lot of that is surrounded with street element. It's for show outside.
Yeah, I think it's just okay, that makes a lot more sense, because I just looked at the LA Times article. It says they assaulted, then later chased them through an airport. So they're pretty much saying, but I feel like the assault happening before the Wack100 story. Do you think Wack was actually there at all? Or
Wack says he was not a part of that. He says he was not. He has no idea about that. No. Wack always detests that.
Do you think Wack was at the airport? The story that he told. Do you think he was there, or do you think he wasn't there and just knew about it and said the story like he was there?
Wack is 100% at that airport. 1,000% at that airport.
So that's 1,000%. The part that's I feel like I agree that I think Wack is more likely to be arrested than he is to be working with the authorities. And I think someone getting beat, possibly over a debt or some other thing, and then a following altercation post-beating, hospitalization, where you're then kind of bringing that same energy, they easily could call that intimidation and extortion. Look, we did the same thing. We looked up the extortion fucking, what it takes to all the bullet points, and it was all in Wack's story. You know what I'm saying? So it's maybe like you said, I'm sure they don't want to go back to 12 years ago and try to charge somebody with assault or intimidation, extortion. It's probably going to be shaky. Wack could probably fight that off. But obviously the simple fact that Wack told that story, and then now we're finding out that he was assaulted before that, the cops could easily spin that as a continuation of the extortion that came from that first beating, right?
For
Yeah, the homie
sure.
was telling me that he thinks from what I was telling him, just retelling him the story. I've consulted him about this and Hefe's case and stuff like that. He thinks that he's extremely lucky to not be in jail for sure. You know what I'm saying? And maybe the non-violent factor is what is keeping him out of jail. But he was like, I don't even think that that's necessarily like enough. And he's definitely legally liable for his actions, like 1,000%. And the whole thing where like, I don't know, Adam has said this a bunch of times when talking about the testimony that Coop gave in the civil suit for Draco. Like, oh, Coop's a stand-up guy. He has a law enforcement background. He's been in security for X amount of years. Authorities don't care about that. They do not care about the standard of the witness, like their character. They are believing strippers, prostitute. They're believing if you have a story that they can corroborate, they can even find a shred of evidence about to make their case, you're getting picked up. They're not gonna say, "Oh, it was like this J Cat from da 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 da." That's no, they're picking your ass up, bro. 110%. The pressure is on.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I think being like that type of guy definitely strengthens the witness testimony. Like it doesn't discredit for you not to be that, but I think it strengthens it for it to be would be his motivation to lie if he's been in this background so long and has this proven record of being in these situations and holding it down as a law-abiding citizen. I think you could.
He was telling me like justice is blind. He was like, that's not how it works, bro. He was like, that's just something that people believe that's out there in the ether. And, when normal people start to use like legal jargon or think they understand how actual court proceedings and stuff go. He was like, bro, who do you think's making the cases? Who do you think they're getting information from to lock people up? You think it's stand-up fucking citizens?
No,
Hell
for sure.
no.
Yeah,
Hell
like they
no.
said, there's a
If it
guy
was a
sitting in jail.
crackhead, if it was a crackhead on the stand giving a witness statement against a police officer, they definitely going with the ex-police officer, Ricky. Like I think there is some circumstances with it. I don't think it's all the time. I get what bro's saying because he is studying law, but come on, let's be honest here. If it was a decorated cop or something, he might be able to run off with some shit. You know what I mean? For the initial part, I was proud of Lush. You feel me? Standing up to Wack because it's the truth. Let's be honest. Wack only pokes people who he thinks will not fight back, bro. And Lush, he been on one lately, bro. So he finally stood on 10. But Wack does the facts. Moose saying the whole time I'm non-confrontational. I'm not on no game banging shit.
I'm gay.
Guess what? Wack pressed him. He tried to sun Ricky. He tried to sun, like, you know what I mean? All these people, but then you got people that really call him out and he don't want to fucking fade him or nothing. As with this whole case, I don't know if he gonna go to jail and I don't wish jail on anybody, but it would be karma for him talking that shit to Aunt Hefe, calling him a dummy and shit for going back to his hood when you still doing frivolous shit too. You can't be doing that. That's some hypocritical ass shit, you know what I mean? But I was proud of Lush though. Shout out to Lush for standing on 10. I popped my collar when he was done, man. That's that Oakland in him. You feel me? Defending himself, nigga.
Yeah. Do y'all think Wack's phone was tapped at any point? Do you think his phone is tapped over this investigation?
Probably willingly. He probably cooperated, bro. What do you mean? Like, my thing with this whole thing is he brought all this shit to light, and then once Big U really started going to jail, he like, hey, we didn't talk about it, bro. You was talking about this shit every single day, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was cooperating or doing something else. You know what I mean? He seemed like a snake to me, bro. I don't know him. Y'all know him personally, so I know that shit could get awkward but from the outside looking in, I wouldn't trust anything, you feel me, from that dude, bro.
Yeah, I think just how nervous Wack has been coming off, it seems as though he seems more like the squeamish kind of demeanor that he's had lately, that he's more afraid that they're going to come scoop him up rather than I'm about to be revealed as working with the people. I feel like the energy that he's giving off is like, I said some shit that might get me wrapped up in a fucking RICO, and imagine Wack going to jail or prison or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna, and Big U's fucking rocking around the same type of places. Big U's already trying to get one dude knocked off. We know he hates Wack100 with a fucking passion. That would, worry me if I was Wack for show.
I mean, look at Keefy D. somebody that Wack was like close to. He tried to get him bail and stuff like that. Like I know that's top of mind for him, and I feel the same way as Moose. To be honest, like once I found out that he's like legally liable, bro, to try to fight a RICO, I feel like when someone is under that kind of legal pressure, bro, the money is huge. You start thinking about like the bills you have, the amount of money it's going to take. A lawyer to beat a type of case like this could be easily 150, 225, easily. Like this, the Hobbs Act, what he violated, that's 20 years maximum. He's 49 years old. He'll potentially get out when he's 70.
He's a recorded gang member. You know, they don't play about that. In a gang indictment, you know.
For 10K? For 10K? It's crazy.
Yeah, I think if he really got to fight it, he's got to have like $1 million in the bank. He's going to have to put down for that lawyer because it's going to be, 5-6 years he's going to be fighting. It's going to be years and years. He's going to have to cash out time and time again. I'm Not From 63rd said on Adam's live stream, he hinted that he wouldn't be surprised if Wack gets picked up in the near future. And if Adam's thinking that, you know what I'm saying, Adam's kind of, you know, getting the behind the scenes scoop. He's getting the kind of, but maybe he's just saying that because it's good content. We never really know with the 22ster, but that would be the craziest outcome. That'd be crazier than Wack working with the people is Wack going to fucking jail and getting wrapped up in the RICO. That will be the craziest day on the internet ever.
Year for Wack,
bro. And as all these people have been harassing me in my DMs and my comments and stuff, it's just I've never seen so many people root for someone to lose. Like I said, like I've had my little back and forth with Wack and stuff like that, and obviously I didn't appreciate it. But like getting picked up by the feds, am I wishing jail on them? Or other revelations that would be harmful to his you feel me, reputation. I'm just like, yo,
he be stirring shit though, Ricky. It's like when somebody talks a lot of shit, you know damn well they're gonna have a bunch of people that wishes the worst on them, bro, because he stir a lot of shit. Like the past few months he been chilling because it's been a tough year for him. His meat got leaked, he wasn't at the game, little verses, you feel me. Now he got this, it's going downhill for him, bro. Everything is getting exposed. You got Neckbone saying he was really never around Suge like that. Like everything is collapsing. Like, and it's kind of reminiscent of what the fuck was happening to Big U. Everything just started collapsing at one time, and then the walls closed in and it was too late. I'm not surprised that anybody that wishes bad on him though, bro, because he be talking shit every day. Ricky, can stop playing, nigga. Yeah. Stop playing. Y'all know it, bro.
Do I want the Wack to go to jail? No. Do I understand why thousands and thousands of people do? Yeah, I absolutely. I mean, every time somebody goes to jail, he dances on their, grave, pretty much. It's like, you're dumb. You shouldn't have been committing crimes. I'm out here doing my business shit. You're stupid. Haha. So it's like, yeah, when this comes down, onto your plate, it's like everybody's like, haha, motherfucker, karma's a bitch, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess I understand that. My exposure level to Wack is pretty low. Like, I feel like my exposure to Wack is 21 Savage Clubhouse. I remember that was huge. I feel like I was still in school when that shit happened or something like that. And I was like, man, this guy's a dick. Like, what the fuck? Like, who's talking to Savage like this? You feel me? And then just like the Adam and Wack show, Swim with the Sharks. Other than that, you feel me? I don't feel no type of ways about Wack or whatever. But the public hates this guy. Jesus Christ. I thought he was like a lovable villain this whole time or something. Just like the little crazy Unk in the back where it's like, Unk be tripping sometimes. Like,
you are literally our J-Hood, Ricky. You are our J-Hood. That's how clueless you sound saying that. I promise you.
That's why I think I can relate to the
146 people in the chat will all tell you the same shit. Everyone hates Wack. It's more like he's like a Charleston White. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody loves to hate him. He's inflammatory. He's abrasive. He's agitating. Yeah. And we need those type of heels within media, but it doesn't mean you got a bunch of fans that are wishing the best for you. It's a bunch of anti-fans and a bunch of people that love to see you crashing out and sunning people and pressing people. And as soon as you're the person that has the shit, they gonna turn it up. You know what I'm saying? Yo!
Oh, shit, Remo! What's happening, Remo with the 99?
They was just saying where Remo at. They was just in the chat talking about where Remo at, man.
Shout out Remo.
Shout out Remo.
Hey, Remo.
I'll send 5 to Brody and Ricky. Don't worry, Remo. I got you.
Nigga said 5.
Hey, Remo rock out the same on every platform. Same picture. Same name.
Remo. Shout out to Remo with the $99.99. Shout out to Remo in the building,
Shout
man.
out Remoski, bro.
I would love to hear Remo's whole little spiel on this whole ordeal, but I know he gonna keep it quiet. You know, he playing the.
You got Discord. Tap in, bro, because Wack was on the Act stream talking about y'all was going back and forth, and he was cussing at you. Tap in, give us the exclusive scoop, Remo.
She was going at Remo.
I've been meaning to look at, because he was saying Remo was reporting it in a way that wasn't favorable, but I was like, bro, Flacco, Trap, everybody been covering for Wack. Like, they've been staying away from the part
Flacco
where
hasn't dropped one video. Flacco dropped a whole Big U video and not once mentions Wack, which is crazy. Hey, but I get it. If that's your homie, you don't want to do it, then hey, but just know, whenever a motherfucker calls them journalists, this is their journalism. You know what I'm saying? Staying away from shit because someone might get mad at them. That's all I'm saying, you know? But shout out to them.
I want to see what Remo posted. I'm only on my phone because I'm looking at it right now.
And Remo posts more so like his page posts more like no jumper kind of shit, like general, you know what I'm saying? He's not giving super hard opinion stances. It's more just he's reporting what everybody's saying, you know what I'm saying? And what's happening.
That's what I was thinking too. He just be posting clips. Like he just be posting what's going on.
I guarantee you that what he posted was not bad at all. But this is what I've realized about people is when they're in the mix of like a tidal wave of bullshit on their name, and there's hundreds of videos getting made, everybody's saying the worst shit about you. When you see people that you know say anything about it that isn't like covering for you or showing you favor, they feel like, oh, you're a part of the dog pile. We dealt with this a few times with people when they're getting a flurry of hate and shit, and then we just give our honest opinion, and then we get grouped in with the flurry of hate. I feel like that's a lot of people's mind state is like, my back's to the wall. Everybody's against me. If you're not saying nice things, you're saying bad things, and I'm going to get mad about it. So that's how I feel like he's going about it.
That's one of the weirdest things about being in this commentary space is that I feel like overall, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like a doughboy dude. Like, hey, brother, wishing you well, dog. Hey, I hope you make it. Hey, brother, keep your head up. Don't listen to what they saying about you. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm sitting on that no jumper couch and I'm watching a clip and I'm like, well, that's dumb as fuck. Like, this guy deserves everything that's coming to him, because it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just keeping it real. Like, that's your job. You're supposed to comment on things and make value assessments. And there's no way that like every one of my assessments is going to be like positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna keep it a hundo.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. There's like literally no way, bro.
And it's just like,
and when it's my turn, do it up on me.
That's what I was saying. That's all I was gonna say. If imagine this was me, imagine this was you, Ricky. Imagine this was us in the exact same situation. How would Wack get on if we were a topic on the Adam and Wack show? How would Wack cover this? You know what I'm saying? We would be the biggest tellers, the biggest crazy snitches, the biggest federales. We would be all that because Munchie B was federal for saying something that got included in a YouTube video. This is an indictment. We have to keep repeating that because he went super hard on Munchie to say you are all bad for saying these things that got included in a video that's incriminating people that you know. This is listed in federal paperwork, and we've only heard the story be told by Wack. That's definitely not a good look. At the very least, not a good look.
Judging him, but then bringing loose cannon up there talking about open cases and all types of crazy shit every week, and then acting surprised about it. Like, that's the shit I don't get. I really do not understand it. But that's why I feel like I can relate with the masses, because y'all have personal experiences with him. To me, from the outside, I'm like, he's a dickhead. The nigga's a dickhead. That's somebody I would not kick it with, bro, because he remind me of like a wannabe Suge Knight power tripping motherfucker. Like, you'll never live up to it, bro. I'm sorry, you feel me? It's life. But I just don't like how he ducks the fade from worthy opponents. We don't know what kind of opponent it really is, but worthy opponents, you feel me? And then chooses somebody he feel like he could get over on hella easily, bro. I really... And it repeats itself every time when he does it, bro. It's not like it's a 1 or 2 time thing. It's every few months he does it, bro.
And no, Ricky, that is bunk. That is bunk. Getting that lush like that, like 110%. You know what I'm saying? That's weak. I 100% co-sign that.
But Ricky, what do you, or both of y'all, what do y'all think about him pretty much saying like, well, shit, unless you keep talking like that, I'm gonna pull up and break your jaw. I'm gonna sock you out. When you're,
oh wow, you could knock out Lush, like, bro.
I'm saying you're saying that when you're ducking the story and trying to say, well, no, I didn't touch Future. I didn't really sock him out. We didn't really touch. And then you're calling people who are talking about the story and saying, I will knock you out. I will intimidate you into not talking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but you got to keep it. You got to keep it 55th Street, though. You feel me? What Lush said, police shit. That's what he said. If anybody in the office who's a member, if anyone said to them, "You doing police ish," they're gonna go to that level. That's
but what if he's really doing police shit? That's though.
The public, but this is the thing though, and this is what's been tripping me out about all this stuff. It for the first time has registered to me. By the way, Remo said Moose hit it right on the head. But for the first time, it registered to me when it comes to the politics, how hard it is to call someone a snitch in your hood, even if you know that they snitch. And this is why snitches are around, because it's so hard to do it, because people are going to say, well, you know, if you say that, then you got to take care of them, instead of let's all handle this together the right way, strength in numbers, because that's the way the politics go. You know what I'm saying?
If you the snitch was try to put another snitch, then I think it would get kind of twisted. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be the snitch and then still condemn everybody that's telling when you're doing a bunch of the same exact shit. It's just real hypocritical. Every single thing he does is hypocritical, bro.
And I'm not saying it's unreasonable for him to get mad at one of his, technically coworkers saying he's doing police shit as a street dude, as a gang member. I'm not disagreeing with that. I understand why Wack would get angry. I don't understand why Wack, in the midst of possibly everyone saying you are criminally liable for something in a RICO that you could possibly get picked up for, that's connected to intimidation, extortion, possible violence, you are going to call into a podcast that's recorded live on one of the biggest platforms on the West Coast and threaten people. That's what I don't understand. How is that smart?
Because that's more so in line with the character that he puts forth to the world as being like a G. You feel me?
And that's what's going to get him locked up and will be used against him in the court of law. That's all I'm saying. Is if you are truly nervous on the Adam and Wack show, tapping the desk because you feel like the pressure is coming down on you, why are you then calling in and making threats, terroristic threats on a podcast as a street dude?
If you feel like you got 60 days on the outside and then you're going to be sitting in the feds for an undetermined amount of time, what are you more concerned about? The way you look on the inside or the way you look on the outside? If you know they're coming, if you've already got the smoke signals up and it's I don't know how many meters in the distance, you know they're coming to get you. You care about the way you're being perceived out here, or do you care about the war you're going to have to face on the inside? My name is my name, right? Marlo Stanfield said, my name is my name.
I agree. I'm just saying in terms of Wack tells us he's been through the judicial system. This is what you don't do if you're about to fight a fucking case connected to a RICO, is call into podcasts weeks before they might be wanting to pick you up and threatening some little white Jewish guy acting like a essay. That's probably not the best course of action, because you're going to be in that courtroom being like, why was I worried about my name on the streets? They're about to give me 20 fucking years and that shit ain't going to mean nothing. That's all I'm saying. And they're going to say, look at this character witness. We got him 2 weeks ago threatening a podcaster for just talking on a podcast. So it's
hey, Lush is gonna pull up to the station and say, "Hey, dog, we're just playing full. Like that's just how we play, bro.
Yo,
Free the homie.
Shout out to Point Shoot One in the chat, man. Shout out to Point Shoot in the chat. He said, subscribers only chat is the way of the goof. I just do that so I can run up my subs. All right, Point Shoot? That's how we do it. Yeah. That's how we do it, man.
He posted the most crazy photos of us last week, and he was just like, Adam really hired this guy off the street.
Yo, shout out to Point Shoot. He was talking about me going, that girl's younger than a documentary. He's like, what the fuck is he talking about? I was talking about the Games documentary, his album in 2005. I was saying the girl is younger than the documentary because she was born in 07 or some shit, 06, and the game dropped in 05.
I was wondering what you
That's what because the verses had just happened, so I'm like, we're talking about the verses. We was just talking about the game. This bitch younger than the documentary. I was slapping that bitch and I was 10 years old. I'm not fucking no bitch that that was born after the fucking documentary. I promise. But shout out to Point and Shoot. I've been, I'm not gonna lie. I know we're not supposed to, you know, show you love, so I don't post your videos. But I definitely am pressing that hype button on every Flacco hate video, and I'm trying to make that bitch hit the leaderboard. Best believe that.
I think the sanction has been lifted on him. Oh no, never mind.
Definitely,
never
absolutely,
mind.
not.
Definitely not.
Absolutely not. But
well,
you know, I seen
Munchie
Adam repost the video
with like his voice in it, and I was just like, I think that he actually just doesn't care anymore. Like,
yeah,
I was
a little spooky, Jay, but also I seen Munchie literally post the video, a point and shoot video about Flacco because it was favorable to Munchie. So I'm like, if Munchie could get the repost off, I can react to some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
yeah. Well, they're definitely strategically aligned right now. Like they're
Munchie's a fucking gangster.
We all are, bud. We all are. We are on a united front. We are going in. Okay. Yeah, but shout out to Big League Jew 69. He said 199. Moose, what up? You paid 2,500 for the box. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Adam was on his page during his live the other day. Maybe we'll see a truce soon, but I know he'll always make like critical videos of Adam, so I don't know if that will happen. We'll see. OG Big Mike said, y'all don't understand the paperwork. There's no charge behind this story that Wack told years ago. It is a character clause on Big U called Wack. I don't have Wack's number, but shout out to Wack. Yeah, but why is everybody thinking that, you know, he could possibly get wrapped up? Because you know how the feds be. They might pick him up just to see if they could get him to say something or put some pressure on him to see if they could plea him out and do some shit. You know, that's how the feds work. The state drops the Brick Baby gun case. The feds pick that bitch up and wrap him into it, even though it seemed like him and Big U haven't had the closest relationship. They're just trying to scoop folks up. So that's all I'm saying, why we think that it could happen, you know, possibility.
Hey, Wack go to jail. You think he PC up, or you think he gonna mainline it?
Feel like they're gonna force him to, right? With like
that would be the perfect excuse he'd fucking say.
Sure.
I know that. Oh, no, blood. I was gonna walk in, and they said I'm just too high character. No,
yeah, I don't know what his standing is. Obviously, everybody says like, oh, he wasn't at the game. YG shit. YG don't like him. Game has kind of kept his arm's length for a while now. We don't really know the standing, so that would be the questions that people are going to be asking, though, Brody, for surely, if that were to happen. Wack also dangled the watch they took from Jay Reed on the Adam and Wack show. That's a crime. I'm not from 63rd. Yeah, they had a mean compilation of him and Loose on the pod era. There's some sound bites that are absolutely crazy. I'm not going to lie, that have not aged well. Crazy timing. Shout out to Big League.
Okay, so in the
69.
original indictment,
go ahead.
18. My bad.
No,
sorry.
Go ahead.
In the original indictment, 18 people were arrested, and as of today, only 7 people sit in jail.
How many were initially?
18.
Okay. So you think
as of today,
the rest are pleading out or cooperating? What do you think the dip in that number is from?
This is something I really wanted to research. I want to know the people that are actually being held in federal lockup, their true gang affiliations.
Because Wack was pretty much saying like the whole reason the story is being brought up is not because of me. It's because some fool that's on the case is telling, and he heard about this story or heard me tell this story, and he's the one telling the feds. That's what I heard Wack say. I'm pretty sure.
So there's only in federal lockup, there's there's only 3 rolling 60s in federal lockup right now, and everybody else is just held on broader conspiracy charges. Bro, I'd be shit. That's the thing to me, though, that why I'm just like, why everyone wants to ignore the fact that he's legally liable for this and could literally get picked up any day now. Like, bro, this paperwork could just be processing. The indictment could literally just be processing, like being drafted, and he could literally get swooped up. There's only 3 Crips locked up in jail, and everyone else is just tied to a broader conspiracy. So you could just say that they're just normal people. The DOJ has no gang filing for the other 4 people locked up.
Because I know some of the stuff has to be tied into like him scamming the charities and shit. So I'm sure some of those folks got wrapped into this. The people aiding him in all the fraud shit that he did. Because there was a bunch of that listed as well too.
Imagine being a felon named as a co-conspirator.
No, for sure. Yeah, that's
Like,
what I'm saying.
bro.
Like, Big League Juice 69 donated $4.99. He said, "What do y'all think about PNS calling the boss man the 16 of Nashua?" I mean, he's definitely just referencing, the allegations and trying to clown him. That's probably, I think, the main point of contention between the two. But shout out to POVT for the subscription. I don't even know how fucking Point and Shoot came in here and talked. If he must be subbed up, so shout out to him.
He unsubbed right after that, bro.
He commented on an old ass one of my first commentary videos. He commented and was like, "Good commentary" or something. It was like about food community, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Point and Shoot saw this, so he be in the mix, I guess. And that was before I was ever even at No Jumper. But shout out to
Black Jesus Christ is an anomaly to me. I didn't have him pinned down as someone who's just like obsessed with the street stuff. Like,
information has been out there, but y'all clowns don't research like it's y'all job. What information are we missing? Just let us know so we could fucking research it.
He's talking about Operation Drawdown. Like, bro, we're talking about this because it's a headline. Let me tell you what I don't care about. These gangsters going to jail. In my head, that's a 1-to-1. That is a gangster's job.
Yeah.
You are a gangster, so it is your obligation to go to jail at some point in your life. I don't spend any of my free time thinking about what guys are doing in the streets as long as it's not involving me in the SIG.
So
you know what I'm
Do
saying?
you know anything about CS2 back, Ricky? That's the stutter box paperwork that they were trying to say CS2 was Wack, and it was pretty much like somebody cooperating, but it was listed as CS2, and they were trying to make it seem like it was Wack.
That was what me and Wack initially got into it about. I was on Street TV, and they were talking about that, and I honestly just didn't even know what they were talking about. I never really cared to look
dad,
it up.
and he was the initial one that said that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
that's the thing I don't get.
Dad?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's what I don't get. I remember seeing Stutterbox going off on Wack saying like he'll never fuck with him, and then J Hood is just like a little minion. Yeah, that's just crazy.
Yeah, that always confused me. But Stutterbox and Wack must have, set aside their differences, and that's why J Hood feels that way. Something happened between that point of him calling him CS2 back and J Hood coming to No Jumper. There was some type of reconciliation. That's what I'm under the perception of how that happened. But yeah, Stutterbox.
OG Big Mike, you're definitely wrong. You got to look a little closer into that. That's not how it works.
But Wack will not be a part of this RICO. Well, I guess we'll just have to see. Shout out to the 191 people in the chat currently, man. Go ahead and like the stream, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And if you're watching this after the fact, I collabed with Brody and Ricky's YouTube page, so click the YouTubes and subscribe to them as well. You already know what it is. What was I about to relay this into? The Wack shit. I was thinking about something. Y'all just said something that reminded me of something, but I can't remember now, so whatever. The feds are building Operation Whack-a-Mole. You guys think Adam would care if Wack go to prison, or you just see him as a co-host? Adam is gonna do him just like he did Aunt Hefe. Brick Baby, he's probably shown the most care to. But if Wack goes to jail, he's gonna be content of the month for a while. I'm not gonna lie. And Adam's gonna be cracking the jokes. He better, cover. He better do this. He better do that, just like he does to everybody else. He's not sparing Wack. I doubt it. I'll be honest.
You are gonna see a master class from Flacco and Adam 22. If that is the case, you're gonna see some shit you've never seen before. They're gonna be talking about, oh, we're back. The glory days of YouTube are back. Like,
damn.
it's gonna be carnage.
Adam finna be talking about some when he was telling me this, I'm like, couldn't you go to jail for this? He gonna be saying some dope shit. Everything he told me, I just had a feeling.
The CHP pulling back up. Adam would be licking his lips and happy he wouldn't have to do the Adam and Wack show anymore. What do you think about that? The Adam hinting that we need to bring in somebody else for the Adam and Wack show. The episodes have gotten shorter. They do about an hour and then they're out of there. They used to do 2.5, 3 hours, at the beginning. Adam saying we're still doing more views than all you guys, so shut up. But, what do you think of the state of the Adam and Wack show? I haven't watched it in a while. I'm not going to lie. And I used to watch every episode, but it did get a little stale to me.
Go ahead, Brody.
I definitely stopped watching it because it seemed to be repetitive, just like the same thing. Or Wax trying to expose somebody or keep telling the same like 3 stories. You feel me? So I kind of just cut that off. But I think the show would thrive if they bring somebody in there that'll call Wack out on his BS. Kind of make it a real banter. Because Adam does it really good, but I think we need somebody that'll call them both out because they both be bullshitting. It's like the the most BS in podcast in the world when you watch that shit. It's entertaining at first, but eventually you like, all right, it's getting nowhere. If we could get somebody in there to just mix it up, bro, but not be scared of Wack, which is probably hard because, you know, he be making all them threats and shit, but they need somebody in there to stand on 10 against everybody, dog.
Yeah, I think we've gotten to the era where like Adam does just kind of let Wack get his shit off, and it would be more interesting to see him kind of research the stuff that they're going to be talking about and really get deep in the details, which I'm sure Adam just doesn't have time to be watching Clubhouse and seeing all the shit that's going on. But it would be more entertaining to see him challenging Wack and being like, well, actually, this person said this and you said this here, but now you're saying this. That would be like more entertaining to see Wack wiggle out of that than just Adam being like, oh, okay, for sure. You know, oh, that dude got paperwork. That's crazy. Oh, that dude's no good in his head. Okay, for sure. It's like we've gotten, you know, a couple of months of this where it's just Wack, you know, getting his shit off. And I think that's kind of why, you know, the energy just isn't the same. I'm sure they have an audience because people love that street shit. That's what they talk about. But we all know the energy is not the same.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think it would be good that if Adam were to bring someone into it just to liven things up, and even if it reverts back to just them. I think that I don't know if there's anybody on the platform that Adam enjoys talking to more than Wack, you know, but it just depends on how locked in Wack is on the day, you know, and I'm sure that, you know, him coming in and out of LA, I don't know where he lives, but he's always driving somewhere. He told Lush, want me to turn back around on the 5 to come and get you or whatever. Like he just Wack just don't be locked in sometimes. Like straight up. He just don't be locked in. He don't be researching topics. He doesn't really know what he's talking about. He just puts his little spin on it. And when he derails into like making it about him, it's definitely not it, you know. So it just, I feel like Wack has to put more effort into it because I can see, like, there's been a few times after like those tough Tuesday shows, I could just see like Adam was so happy to talk to Wack. You know, he's just like, this is my best friend at work. Love talking to this guy, but Wack kind of, you know,
He
leaves a little
like he
bit to be
phones it in
desired.
sometimes.
Yeah, he phoned it in for sure. For sure, he phoned. But I don't know if it's just like phoning it in, or he just thinks like, you know, when you have made yourself like this heel and you're kind of the main event most of the time, you're figuring out ways to shake things up and kind of making it to that national level headline where you're gonna go talk to Adam, then you're gonna go talk to academics, then you're gonna go talk to this person over here and stuff. You're making your rounds. You know, you don't necessarily think that you got to be super in depth with everything that you're talking about. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll see. I guess we'll see, man. We'll see what's going on with the Adam and Wack show. It was one of the number one podcasts on No Jumper for the past year, I'd say. Tuesday show was always on their heels. Some episodes did better than Adam Wack show, but generally Adam and Wack did anywhere from 120 to 165, something around there. And, you know, so definitely people want to hear them talk, but I think they do want to see that original dynamic of Adam kind of challenging him a little bit more, kind of testing him a little bit and, you know, sparring. They said, if Wack gets locked up, Rich Trapper's channel is going up. Adam need a host to go to jail every few months for content. That's crazy. Ricky's next. Just Spaz said, Adam is tired of him, and you can tell, especially if you watch the stream with Blueface. Oh, I think somebody did say he hinted on the date stream that he was kind of getting tired of Wack. I heard people saying that. I didn't watch that. Just in time said, let's go. What it do? MooseMan, Ricky, Brody. Zombie J said, Wack's podcasting is trash. Ant Bands 100 said, Brody Deej was good.
What's good, man? Yes, sir.
Josh Mason said, Moose and Wack show. Yeah, I'd love to do that. I'll go visit him. And we could do a podcast through the phone. Today, the show was an hour. Tired of that BS. There's too much real shit to talk about. Adam and Rios would be better. Dago Dog. I mean, we got Rios on the Tuesday show, so we get, you know, Adam and Rios. That's a little
shout
too
out
mature.
Rios, bro. He's like just fitting in super duper well.
Yeah, I love.
Like he didn't even
Rios.
go through an adjustment period, bro.
Yeah, I think it's just because he's so like grown and mature and like himself everywhere he goes. It's just he's like what, you know, No Jumper needs a Rios for sure. I like how he challenges Adam. I like how he even challenges J Hood. I like how he just challenged people's ideals and gives a different perspective on things and kind of plays devil advocate sometimes, even if he doesn't believe something, to make the conversation better. Rios a great pickup for sure. Quick said, OG Big Mike said, Wack is a lot of things, but a dumbass is not one of them. He got lawyers, gang. I'm done commenting. Great pod, boys. Keep it up. I mean, he definitely got lawyers, but sometimes your lawyer can't save you if it's bad. Quick said, Adam said on his solo stream he used to fight with them about shit all the time. Now he just lets them say whatever. Hank with the stink said, just wait for the Trap Lord Ross on the wicked history of the Grand Masons. That's crazy. Sad Boy Slim said, Moose, I don't know what's up with my internet. Ricky, Brody, I don't know you, but you with the homies. Scarred Soul said, Brody typing that while looking like he's in the line at DMV is crazy. I don't know. Black Jesus Christ said, Wack bullied Adam to continue the show after the Jay Reed meeting. Fuck is you talking about, Ricky? I don't know if that's true. The Martin said Adam loves Wack because it's instant drama and supposed street cred. Okay, I can see that. Remember when Adam called him a zesty mob boss? He'd been knowing what Rainbow Shug was on. That was Point and Shoot's whole point is like calling Wack zesty, which is a crazy angle to take. But and
then he get mad when somebody sex play him. Oh, don't sex play me, all this shit. Adam can say, "Oh, I'm about to grip your asshole right now." Guess what? Wack gonna be like, "Oh, you crazy, Adam? Don't play with me like that."
Yeah, it was a bunch of clips of him talking about like the trans network and shit. That was his angle, pretty much, with Ray J. Sad Boy Slim said, "Put me on with y'all, and it's over with." Yeah, we'll get you on ASAP, bro. Monday show is better than Kiwi Head and Rick Head show. What? Rick Head show? I don't know what Rick Head means. Rio says filthy. I don't know what that means. MooseMan should do Monday show with Craig. Facts. He a bit smarter than Doughboy. Way funnier. Has original takes. I like Craig, but he can't really make it on a consistent basis. And he's going through a divorce. He seems like he's a little fucked up right now. So we'll spin the block on Craig Smith. Shout out to him. Yeah. If the Wack Pack wasn't a separate pay tier, the Adam and Wack show would be done. Good narrative. Fans saying that.
I mean, I just went through their numbers and they're like consistently at 100K. So anybody who thinks that is just blinded by hate. Yeah, like, bro, their numbers are like pretty.
100 Grand said this is crazy. Don't the feds got to send you a letter or email if under investigation though? I feel like that cannot possibly be true.
Yo, they got post notifications,
bro. Hank with the stink said No Jumper is modern day Jerry Springer / Maury. I was just saying that No Jumper last night on my stream is Barstool because I watch a lot of Barstool stuff sometimes. And like prison, like federal prison, like Rikers Island meets Barstool, and that's like No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? Like
that is a horrible environment.
The Monday show is better than Ab and Wack is what I was saying. No, shout out to you, Johnny Westside. I've been saying that. I was saying that we're coming up on the Adam and Wack's heels. Adam scoffed at me, and now he's talking about he needs to add somebody to the Adam and Wack show. Hey, you know, don't listen to me. When MooseMan first joined No Jumper, he was gaining 10 pounds per episode. Good job, MooseMan. Looks like you figured out your diet. I definitely am still eating bullshit, but I work out a lot more now, for sure. Only Remo balls hard enough to SC 100 and leave no comment. No cap. Not even no comment. You just dropped the undone. Ricky, why don't you and Jess West start a show?
Dude. I was actually peeping her on Unchy's show. I'm always so hesitant to. I was looking at that thing, bro. It was hanging
that CCL. That CCL.
Yeah,
she said it's not CCL.
You know, she said it was all natural. She said she just got in shape, and I believe her. If she said she was a big girl before and she got in shape, she said she was a big girl, so she's copping to being big. If that's the case, then I believe her.
Hey, say less, man. Shout out to her. Ricky can't stand a show. He's boring. I don't even know what that. It's always the people that spell the worst say the meanest things. I'm not gonna lie. There was a drunk guy in my chat last night just misspelling shit, just insulting us all night. It was so funny. Just proof. We went over it last night. Our lesson plan for the stream last night. Proofread. We broke down what proofread the definition was. We said, you know, you type it out, you reread your message, you make sure everything's spelled right, turn on autocorrect, make sure everything's capitalization, punctuation, all that's correct. So, you know, we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. Did y'all see that? What was it? What was that shit? The national anthem at the women's baseball game.
Oh, bro, they butchered that. Yes, bro.
I didn't see it.
I'll bring it up and see if I could show you guys.
That's why I'd be scared to go to concerts where it'd be like, oh, we got the whispers, and I'm like, bro, who performing? Because it's gonna be somebody with a walker up there fucking the whole song up.
Facts. This might mess up. So let me hide the whatchamacallit for a second, the overlay.
Yo, shout
just
out
wanna see
Astrid for just
everyone.
always coming in on 10 every time she pulls up.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
What do you
Yeah,
mean by
yeah.
that, brother?
Just ready to work, bro. Just
I
ready
just
to,
wanna
like,
see
you know what I'm
everyone
saying?
go for the payment.
Hey,
Okay,
man,
sorry
shout out
guys.
to the 181 in this motherfucker still.
Yeah,
too,
shout out to
rocking with us,
y'all. I'm
dog.
trying. I'm gonna
You're-
try to screen share this fucking video real quick. I know my
Hey,
laptop
at Brody
might
Deej,
explode.
man. Go follow me. 180 in here. Y'all need to start tapping the fuck in, man.
Don't worry, he'll pop up on my stream if you guys don't want to follow him. It's all good. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You guys go follow Brody Deej. It's just his name, how we put it. I just want to see a boy struggle with the payment.
Oh shit. Okay, it finally worked. Yeah.
Okay, can you
Okay.
guys see this? Can you guys see that
Yep.
screen share shit?
Yeah, I'm clicking into it right now. Let's see
Okay.
this.
Okay, let's see.
Paused.
Say, can you see
Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
I just heard a snippet.
We're lagging a little bit. Sorry.
dancer? The light was so proudly we held.
Look at the umpire on 10.
Highlights last gleaming.
That's how I got to salute because I'm golden straight from the back.
Oh, say, can you see
Next one.
Yo, bro.
sand bright stars?
See, this one, look, Motown, they don't even be performing.
Or the
Who are these ladies?
we watched were so
Yeah, so you guys pretty much get the gist of that one, you know what I'm saying?
That's
That was
worse than
pretty
Fergie, bruh. That's worse than Fergie's, bruh.
How do I end this? Sorry, I'm skipping like
That is absolutely ridiculous.
That is worse than. I thought you couldn't top Fergie shit. That was.
Yeah,
10
they're
times
saying
worse.
that Fergie got topped. What y'all think about that?
Definitely, that
Yeah.
shit sound like a bunch of ghosts haunting you, bruh. What the fuck?
But they're
I do
old
not wanna
ladies,
hear
though.
that.
So it was that lady was from Motown, and what I'm hearing supposedly, Motown OG. What I'm hearing, you know, crazy. I don't know if this is true. What they're saying though, let me go back to it. Is pretty much that she was under the impression she was gonna do that by herself. She then shows up, and those two white ladies are there, like these ladies are gonna join you in singing it. They're saying that she felt disrespected by that and kind of fucked it up on purpose. Like, y'all do the background vocals. I'll just freestyle this bitch since y'all are playing with me like I can't do it by myself. I'm gonna harmonize and hit the harmonization, and y'all could do the background vocals. What do y'all think about that? And that was at the grand opening, the grand debut of a professional women's baseball league. That's what that was being sung for.
I respect the pettiness, and I hope that's a true story, bro. Fuck that. She a OG for real. She talking. She ran Motown, bro. She had some hits. She is not taking that lightly, bro. That is disrespectful if you consider yourself a vocalist, and now they got these random backup singers you did not rehearse with. Hell no, I respect it. That's like me on 2K. You stop giving me the ball, nigga. I'm about to sell. I'm about to make sure we lose the game.
I'm gonna
You
call
feel
a
me?
timeout on a fast break for sure.
Yeah, I'm out of bounds.
So this is Motown legend Martha Reeves is her name, just so we don't get that wrong. And I've been seeing it was
From what
Twitter
group,
discourse
though?
where I got the narrative from that was pretty much on some pro-black shit. Like they didn't trust the black lady to do the shit. They had to throw the white ladies out there to save face. And the black lady said, "Oh, y'all want to play with me? I'm gonna fuck up this national anthem." And they were like, "This is the national anthem that America deserves in the state that it's in currently." I saw a bunch of narratives, you know what I'm saying? So what do y'all think about that? Was it just ass? Did she do it on purpose to rebel? Or do you think it was just going to be ass regardless?
I gotta watch the whole performance for sure, but like I'm thinking if that's the case and you really wanted to show out, why wouldn't you sing hella crazy and take them to a place they can't vocally follow you versus being like, oh, because like my initial reaction was like, I'm not about to clown this old lady, bro. She was probably like that back in the day. And, you know, she got the laryngitis. She can't sing the way she used to. This is some, you know, what is it? Accessibility thing. Like, you know, hey, rock with your elders. Let them still do their thing. Feel like they got it. You know what I'm saying? But with everything you're saying, that kind of seems a little weird. I feel like a singer, if you are like that, you got pipes and they try to disrespect you with some other randos, you're going to be like, all right, we about to hit that one Aretha Franklin note. We about to be in here screaming. You feel me?
Yeah,
Y'all
it's
not gonna be
quite
able to follow me
the
into
route
these
to be like,
waters.
oh, y'all think I'm ass? I'll show y'all ass. Like, that's a
Yeah.
crazy, like, you know what I'm saying, you know,
He's
perspective to take.
85, bruh. Is there anybody performing at 85 that sounds solid still? How old is Smokey Robinson, bruh? Because he still could sing kind of.
He got to be a cool
85?
75 at least. He got to be a cool 75.
Because I'm thinking once you get to a certain age, that shit just not gonna sound good at all, bruh. So maybe if she sounded good at rehearsal, they definitely set her up. Because I'm assuming they wouldn't just book her if she was shitty. I hope not.
Yeah, no, she has to be still doing her thing, but that was the spin I saw on it. I didn't think about that for 1 second. So if the Black Queen just stood up to tyranny and the, you know, white guilt, you know what, I'm gonna let her rock out and fuck it up, but she still gets #1 worst national anthem of all time. I mean, it has to be.
But where was the baseball game, bruh? The crowd was all white.
I'm not sure. It was a lot of white folks, and it was funny. They showed one of the baseball players, the women, and she was fighting so hard not to laugh. I'm like, we have all been there when you're not.
That's what I was
laugh,
disappointed
bro.
in. I'm like, it's no way y'all are all keeping a straight.
The whole
face,
crowd
bro.
was like,
I'm hollering.
They showed the crowd. Everybody's
bro.
like, what the fuck? That's
on
funny.
God, I'm hollering.
Charlie
I'm screaming,
Wilson,
bro.
Ricky said he would never play with Jess because he's loyal to his OG work wife.
Who's that?
Tam.
Tam. You can't play with Jess because he's loyal to his OG. That's what they're saying. Okay. Yeah, Jess is not going to be happy. I don't think she's sharing you, Ricky. 4 Extras Hands said the letter after a wire intercept is different than a target letter. Okay, he was talking about the RICO letter. Yeah, getting a RICO letter like we're investigating you. We tapped your phone. Here's a letter so you know. It's definitely crazy. We don't want her. She put it on Lush. Sad Boy Slim, isn't Jess West like your best friend? Don't talk about her now.
Nah, bro. She twerked on Lush and he was like, fuck her. She's a bitch. I seen that on his story.
That's funny.
That's what's up. I ship them. So wait, that's not true. So singers don't necessarily lose their voice as they get older.
But they can't be as strong to hit them notes though. So they probably got the voice, but they probably just can't hit, you know, them long notes.
Yeah, there's
That's
no
what I
way.
would
Because like
assume.
think of like old person's voice, it starts to get a little shaky, it starts to get a little like shorter breath kind of vibes. Like, you know, there's no way that your voice just stays the same till you're like 100, right? I don't know. But
Okay, yeah,
Isaac
vocal
Hayes was
range
singing Hello.
and stamina naturally decrease as they
like,
get older.
whatchamacallit, like Izzy Pop, all them old rock stars that are still performing, they still, you know, sort of sound the same, but not exactly. But they still sound good. You know, people are still coming out. Thoughts on Flacco kicking Lucky from Hoodstocks when he is down? I think a lot of people don't like what Lucky be saying about his like black jokes and the weird stuff he says about black people. So I can't really, you know, feel bad for him if somebody's gonna get on him for that. Black Jesus Christ said, Ricky, I'm trying to help you. Please stop. You believe her. It's real. Okay, he's still talking about the CCL. Soda Up, I said, I like that you guys could pod with Brandon again. What does that mean? When did you see Brandon? 100 Grant said, Auntie out of pocket. She disrespected the anthem. Johnny Westside said, let me know when you want me to get someone out of here, big dog. No, we let everybody rock in here. Unless you're like doxing or saying the hard R. And even then, it depends on... No, I'm just kidding.
I can say it,
Mob
bro.
100, Ricky just says a bunch of nonsense. Okay, guys, come on.
Yo, have you guys ever thought about this? Sorry to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
Like, have y'all ever thought that like what people's vocal cords must look like if they have the ability to sing? You remember that Dragon Tales show back in the day?
Of course, those are my
Sure,
favorite
Where they would
shows.
be like transporting into the dragon world. There'd be all
I
these
wish
rainbows, like,
upon a... Was it? I wish upon a
To
star to
find a
fly with
dragon
dragons
where
and
you
land
are.
apart.
Facts.
Yeah.
Dragon
I always feel like
Tales.
people that can sing, their vocal cords just look like the bridge from Dragon Tales, like that. Because that's crazy, bro. Like it's literally just like the physical structure of your vocal cords is different, which gives you the ability to sing. So we all can't sing, right? All of y'all can't sing.
I mean,
Or bro,
I
you
can,
could
but I
probably
don't.
sing.
I don't want to like just bust out these vocals, but yeah, you know,
The vocal cord neck is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
I
if I could
bet
sing,
Brody's
bro, I
vocal
would be a
cords are
problem
fucking
if I
so
could sing.
fire, bro.
I mean, yeah, yo, what the fuck?
I'd be the most annoying dude in the world if I could sing, bro.
You would be
Bro,
such
I'm
a
telling
horny
you.
ass fucking like Pretty Ricky
Oh
ass
my
black
god,
dude. If
I
you
would be
fucking could sing.
abusing. I'd be
Humping the
abusing
couch,
my
bro,
powers if
come
I could
on.
sing,
Bro, nobody knew what I was talking about when I said they were the hump in the couch era. You remember them
Niggas
videos?
jumping
bro.
pillows,
They
yes,
was
bro.
humping
I
the
was-
fuck out the couch.
Oh my god, are you kidding me, bro?
Fuck,
Like
bro.
I cannot believe the way that we used to dance as 10.
He was a humper. The
Let's
nigga
go.
was a
I
humper.
cannot
We
believe it.
got him.
We got
Bro, I was in the party singing, bro, humping the shit out somebody's daughter. It was crazy.
No, that's fire. Shout out to the Yikin era. I was definitely going up to Sage the Gemini and
Welcome.
bando parties. You feel me? They said Lush is the best podcaster on No Jumper by far. Hot take. Moose and Ricky do their thing. They're both dope additions to No Jumper. Kind of backhanded compliment, but whatever.
Appreciate that. I'll take it.
Not gonna lie, I hated Ricky, but I don't know why now he's cool to me. You know, I love that.
Let's go.
Just a guy being a dude.
What's a safe city in Southern California that's like Berkeley?
Like Berkeley?
Santa Barbara.
Don't you think it's a little too white?
Berkeley's
Uh,
pretty white. Too. Oh no,
Berkeley
no,
is
it's
white
not.
as hell, Moose. I don't know what you talking about, bro.
Nah, but they got
Not
that
the sides
flea
I
market,
be on.
you feel me, all
Every
that.
time I'm in
Berkeley,
Berkeley,
white as hell.
I don't see no
parts of
white
Berkeley-
folks.
What parts
It's
of
white
Berkeley you
now.
be in that's not white as hell?
Shit, man. Shit,
Yeah,
man.
exactly. They got
I'm a
like one
B-town
patch
boy.
of Berkeley. They got one patch of Berkeley.
Is
that's
it
not
that
like-
bad now? I feel
Apparently,
like-
the South Side used to be
Bro,
all black
yeah.
though. South Berkeley used to be all black.
Okay, then I'll give you
It
Santa
used to
Barbara.
be some black, bro. Everything is cooked in the Bay Area, bro. Like you go to Oakland, it's still hood, but you might have one complex that just looks like a tech apartment from the fucking future, right across the street from the fucking projects, bro. Like everything is so fucked up out there.
When I was out there, I heard gunshots. I was so shocked.
That's fire.
What in Oakland?
No, in
Mhm.
Berkeley.
Duh, nigga.
Wait, you're
What you
nah,
shocked
talking
that
about?
gunshots
it-
in Oakland?
Nah,
thought
but
you
it's
talking
been
about Berkeley.
calm though. Like Brody's saying,
Oh, no,
though, like,
yeah,
it's
for
mad,
sure.
it's mad calm now. Like for real, it's mad calm, bro.
I told
You
my
talking about
coworkers I
Oakland
went
is
to-
mad calm?
No, it is,
Yeah,
bro.
well,
but
the part I was
listen,
in though, the part that I was like at the border of like.
When's the last time you was in Oakland, Brody?
bro. Probably like 6 months ago. It was like 6 months ago.
I'm just
But
saying
look,
there in San
and I
Francisco and
doubled back a
Oakland.
few times.
Maybe there's, I'm sure, yeah, they're cleaning it up, it seems like, but the Oakland, we can look up the rates, we can look up
but
the
look,
shootings, we can look up the
if you was out
killings.
there, if you was out there like maybe 12, 15 years ago, like in the prime of it, like 2008 and all that shit, and then you go there now, it's still bad, but it's not as bad as it was, so it seems
No,
good.
for sure,
Like, if that
for
makes
sure.
sense.
That's
Like,
everywhere,
Like when I
though.
went out there,
That's
I'm like,
everywhere.
what the fuck? Like everybody, my people at my job were like, oh my god, you went to Oakland? I'm like, bruh, I'm from the Bay Area. Yeah, I went to Oakland. Driving out there, you still see the hood, but everything did change so much that it's like you're not gonna get caught lacking, bro. They looking for somebody at this point. It's
I
not
don't
as
know,
bad as it
bro.
was. I'm
The
telling
only
you, bro.
the
I'm
reason
telling you
why
it's
it's
not,
different,
Bruce.
bro. I'm telling you
Look at
that
the murder
yes,
rates, bro.
obviously the
It's
murder rate
down.
isn't the same. The murder rate isn't the same in anywhere. The murder rate. I was just reading an article about how there was fucking 3,700 fucking murders in '91 and like fucking 2,000 in Los Angeles, and then there's like 1,700 in all of California last year. You feel me? So it's like, yes, crime is down. But the difference between Oakland back then is Oakland was lit back then. Oakland is desolate now.
yeah,
It is fucking,
Mhm.
everything is gone. Every business
I was
is
gonna
left.
make that point. I was
All of
gonna
that is
say-
gone. The
Yeah.
only people left
Yeah,
is
he's right.
motherfuckers shooting each other. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, you could go to the
No.
fucking strips. Bro, okay, yeah, go to North Oakland, go to Ice City, go to some of these hoods, go to fucking Dogtown, go to any of them spots and tell me if
First
motherfuckers
off,
getting shot or
if-
not.
If you
Wait,
if you
hold
in the
on, hold
tre-
on,
if
wait,
you in
time
the
out.
trenches though, for sure.
This
if
nigga
you're in
said
the
North
trenches-
Oakland.
I'm just saying like Ice City type shit. And I know people
That's
say
not
there
the-
ain't no
that's
North
not
Oakland.
horrible,
There ain't
though,
no
bruh.
North Oakland. I'm not saying it's horrible. I'm saying y'all motherfuckers are saying you could go to Oakland. It's good. Stop lying to the
no,
people.
yeah.
It's not
No,
good.
yeah, no, it's not.
Well,
It's
nobody
still,
goes
like
to
if you're not
Oakland.
familiar, hell, if you're not familiar with it, I still wouldn't go. But I like if you probably done traveled to the town a few times. You probably got family out there or something. So if you go there today, you're not gonna be looking over your shoulder at the taco truck thinking it's about to get lit up, nigga.
I don't
Back
know,
in the
bro.
day,
I really
used to
don't.
be spooked to even just step foot in Oakland. I'm telling you, bro.
I'm not stepping foot in Oakland. I don't care how much family I got. I'm not going there. I'm just letting y'all know. Is what reason do y'all have to go to Oakland?
I'm not saying Oakland is sweet like whatsoever. I'm not saying that whatsoever. But I'm saying like has it dramatically improved? Like, yeah, but because of what you said though, to keep it a hundo though, like, bro, it's like a ghost town and like even downtown, bro, and that shit is spreading like everywhere, bro. Like there are no people outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like that of course plays a big role in things like reducing like violence and stuff
I
like
get
that.
that.
Like are people in Oakland still getting active? Yes, but it's way more calm.
It's just changed because I get y'all got to follow some Mexican pages, because if you follow some Norte pages, motherfuckers is getting smacked in Oakland.
No,
SAs
it's still
and
up. I
Nortes
be
are
seeing them getting
killing
killed.
each other. Yeah, they smoking each other.
Yeah, them
every day.
Serengos is it's hella Serengos out there, bro. It's a hood in Hayward that South Garden. They up right now. That shit is crazy to me.
Yeah,
bro.
I was gonna say
obviously
when
it's
I
way
left,
better.
all
It's way
the
better.
bad stuff like was happening to my homies from like Hayward, like they were losing somebody. I felt like every other month.
Yeah, Hayward's definitely active for show. It's just smaller, so you know what I'm saying.
They just be
they're not
outside
gonna-
of Hayward. Everybody that's from Hayward that get pilled in Oakland. They get pilled in Frisco. It's never right in Hayward, bro, because it's so small. You gonna get caught, bro. You gonna get
Yeah,
caught.
it's just like, bro, the Bay just started getting on they drill shit. I'm not accepting it. Yeah, it's obviously better, but it's like, bro, look at San Francisco. There's a war going on. It's like Oakland is still grimy as a bitch. We just drove through there fucking 2 months ago. You know what I'm saying?
Shout
It
out
did
to
not look
Corpo
pretty.
Man,
That's all
man.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm just like coming from LA. I always want to look at Oakland as like a better like place. You know what I'm saying? Like it always
Yeah.
felt more calm to me, type of thing. Versus like LA, like you be going to some people's hoods, bro. You be like, damn, nigga, this Baghdad on God, this is like.
But that's
you
like,
feel me?
I have the same feeling like shit. Coming from Sacramento and Stockton and shit, it's like LA seemed like it'd be chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at the murder rates, but then like you said, Ricky, you actually fucking know what's going on in some of these hoods. That's all I'm saying is I got homies that's living there right now. Motherfuckers is getting killed. Yeah, it's less, but it's like, it's not like you want to go there and hang out. You want to go to a barbecue. You want to go to the taco truck. There ain't a taco good enough to go to fucking Oakland for, and fucking something happened to you.
Well, what West Oakland for sure still gives me the heebies for sure. Like I definitely
that's
feel
still
like
the
it
dirtiest
could go
part
down.
of the town.
But I did a light search and I'm seeing 65 homicides in Oakland last year, 2025. 60,
How many?
67. My bad.
Okay.
67
Probably like
homicides.
That's not bad at all.
Won't be
That's not bad
uploading
at
what
all.
it is right now. I don't
Yeah.
think it's close to that right now. Which I mean, it's still bad, like you said, for sure. But I don't know. I just remember what it was like, bro. I'm being an old head living in the past, nigga. Back in my day,
for
it was
sure.
Vietnam, nigga. It was Vietnam.
And that's what the homies would be telling me too, was like, bro, it was so much more cracking back here. Like,
For
you feel me,
sure.
back in the day, like it's calm.
Oakland at
now,
29 this
da-da-da-da.
year. 29 murders this year, right now, as of yesterday.
Okay, so about
Frisco,
half, and we still
17.
got some months left.
San
So that's
Jose
good.
17. Yep.
No, you guys are
260
right. You guys
assaults with a firearm last year. I don't know. Maybe that was just my perception because when I heard the gunshots, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like,
no,
I
y'all
was
are
actually
right.
surprised.
Y'all are
I'm
for
not
surely
gonna lie. I was
right. That is
like,
way less. Like people love to like. That's what like Lush's whole problem with La Russell was like he's making hyphy movements seem like everybody was just on the short bus and dancing and doing the thing.
No, people was
Motherfuckers was
getting
killing
clapped.
each other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they was getting
killing. It
laid
was drill
out.
music. It was just sounded happy and shit. But they was off the gang drugs, killing each other out there. So yeah, you guys are right for sure. It's just like I don't want nobody to go to Oakland thinking it's a cool place
It's
to go.
sweet. Nah, yeah,
Stay
nah.
out of Oakland, you guys. It's just you might
Not
not get
ideal.
shot. You feel me?
Let me
Yeah.
put this chicken up.
Not a
real quick. Hold
vacation
up.
spot. Not
Yeah,
a
you might not get
vacation
shot, but yeah, just don't. There's nothing to go there. It's like going to fucking Stockton at this point. You feel me?
That era was crazy, bro. Because you would have somebody off a Thizzle with like a Power Rangers backpack with a Mac 10 in it or some dumb shit, just ready to air the whole party out for no reason, bro.
Yeah, I'm not acting scary. I'm not from 63rd because No Jumper is not LA County Jail. I know everybody likes to act like it is, but LA, No Jumper's been calm as hell lately. Am I right, Ricky? When we're there,
Jinxed
nothing
it.
fucking happens. We have a great time. Somebody said that
What
No
happened?
Jumper is like LA County. Do you agree with that? I feel like it's been super chill.
No, it's been mad chill, bro. Like even the members that we got is like some of the chillest members in the world, bro. Like J Hood, Munchie, all them dudes is like mad chill, bro.
Yeah,
Like
everybody's
nobody be
super
up there
chill.
tweaking.
Nobody
Yeah, like
does.
nobody be up there tweaking, bro. Like honestly, Wack be probably tweaking the hardest. you feel
Yeah.
me? And he's like the oldest dude. Wack said he's 49. These dudes got to be lying about 49.
That's what Adam said.
Yeah.
He's 49. Yeah, because he's only a couple years older than Doughboy. So that was like funny to find out.
They finna be fucking that boy up in jail. Gonna be fucking that boy
Moose
up.
cousin Jalisco got smoked in San Jose. I don't have no cousins in San Jose, but I get it. You know,
Hard to believe.
it's all kinds of nerds and everything. Yeah, I guess I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Let's get these topics going. What else we got? What did y'all think about the YG co-signing the Glasses Malone conspiracy theory that Drake is somehow embedded funding? I'm not really sure the connection that he made. Like, how would Drake do this? But pretty much Glasses Malone says Drake is involved in the murder investigation of Draco. He's implicating YG. He might be working with the feds. He might be funding it. I don't know how that works in funding. Like, can a rich guy just give money to the police for their investigation? I've never heard of that, but maybe. What did y'all think of this? And then YG came out, said, B team tap in, little eye emoji or something over the Glasses Malone clip. He posted it on the story. So seemingly co-signing that YG agrees that there's some credence to Glasses Malone saying that Drake has something to do with this investigation.
Just say you're guilty at that point, bro, because now you're running with anything. That's how I feel. Like, if he wasn't guilty before, now I'm like, okay, you just reaching with any narrative just to help you out. But on the other side of the coin, what if Drake is so petty and he mad that YG was fucking with Kendrick like that he just tarnished his whole everything? That would be wild for no reason. But he the light-skinned king, bro. Who knows? He gets subliminal. He might have did it. I think it's a bunch of bullshit, though. I think he just running with anything. I wouldn't be surprised if he posted another narrative pretty soon just to throw everybody off, because he probably panicking a little bit, bro. This shit look kind of serious.
Man, bro.
Somebody said he put a knife after B team tap in. I'm looking at it. No, he didn't. You guys are lying.
Literally,
you guys are lying.
Yeah, that threw
they
me
almost
off
got
so
me.
much.
They almost got me. You guys are capping
I was like
shit.
I was like, I literally posted this, bro. Like, this is crazy, bruh. I can't believe that man did that. And honestly, I said it in my video. Y'all go tap in with my video. I break down how Drake dissed YG on Plot Twist. Glasses Malone is too smart, too serious of a person to be putting out theories like this and saying that Drake is trying to ruin YG's life. And this very little segment in his podcast has YG going on to his IG seeming like a gang leader. I've never even heard, I don't think I've ever seen or heard YG say B team before. I thought the B team thing was like exclusively, branding of, Munchie B or whatever it may be. So like this whole, I don't know, theory that it's a conglomerate of gangs or whatever is like, it's new to me. I've never seen anything like that before, but I'm not tapped into the streets. I don't pay attention to things too closely. I stay out of people's business, but God damn, why? Because part of me is like, is bro trolling? Which is even worse. If you're being investigated for murder, I just can't co-sign the behavior, bro.
But you think Glasses truly feels that way? He's not just, because I feel like Glasses sometimes is like on some like his bias just clouds his judgment, and anything that he can find that will make Drake look bad, he'll hop on that train. Do you think he believes that Drake is doing propaganda to aid to the image tarnish of like YG as him as a murderer or plotting it?
I think he could he's just blinded by his hate for Drake at this point. All of his takes outside of the beef have been horrible. And even if you go back and look at his takes probably during the beef, they weren't that good.
Everyone in LA fucking was, all those street dudes from LA's takes during that beef were horrible.
Yeah, dude, it's just so myopic. This idea of like what the culture is. I remember he did this whole breakdown of how Drake isn't the culture and what the culture is. And I'm like, nigga, you just talking about gangbanging? You talking about poverty? You talking about like like probably some of the worst facets of like urban culture? Like, you think that people want to be let into that club? Like, that's crazy. Maybe in the 90s, you know what I'm saying, when gangster rap was a thing. But a lot of those dudes were studio gangsters. Yeah, Glasses just kind of aging out of this sport. Like, the commentary and all that. His age shows it sometimes. His envy shows it sometimes. And I feel like he's kind of playing with his legacy when it comes to at least the Drake stuff. It's just kind of getting to the point where it's really not a good look. It's not the best to see. And then YG goes and reposts this. And Karen Civil saying, hey, turn this up, make this louder. And the result of it was just like a horrible blunder. That's not something you do after the cops pull up on you. And did they take his phone? They actually took his phone?
I'm not sure. I didn't see that, but I wouldn't be surprised because everybody was
saying
they took
there's
a bunch of text
evidence.
messages to go through and stuff like that. And
Glasses Malone, bro.
Hey, watch what you say, Brody. Watch
he gonna
what
pop
you say.
Up. He gonna pop up. He was
on your neck once. He's in
post notifications. Fuck Glasses Malone, bro. No lie.
What's your beef with Glasses?
He commented on one of his videos and pressed him.
Oh yeah.
Not even only that though. He remind me of like Phase on Love, Aries Spears type vibes. Like he kind of mad his career. Like he's highly regarded in some places, but he probably mad his career didn't play out a certain type of way, and everybody's getting all this shine, and he just running on Drake every time, bro. Like I don't get what it is. He has post notifications on if you post about Drake. Right now, if you bored in the chat, make something on Instagram about Drake hyping him up and just tag like Kendrick or some shit. Guaranteed, Glasses Malone's gonna pop the fuck up like Candyman, bro. I don't know what it is. He dick riding. There's no other way to put it, bro. Glasses Malone is the best dick rider you could have. No Diddy, all Diddy, however you want to run with it. Because he like a bodyguard, nigga. He's going to pop up and protect Kendrick even when he don't need to be protected. Like, what is this shit? We talking about all this street code shit all the time. And then this nigga goes and says that Drake is paying the police to slander YG. That's another form of fucking snitching.
Wild. He was talking about I could get your house burned down and whoopty went. I was like, yo, bro, like, what is all of this?
Someone that Glasses Malone like prides himself on, like I'm the street guy. It's like these guys do the worst job at doing the internet. Let me tell you what, these old head gang member dudes be so out of touch in terms of how they come off on the internet when they do this type of stuff, where they just think they're lighting the internet on fire. But it's like, bro, you're just the fodder this week that's being added to the fire. You're going to be ashes next week and nobody's going to give a fuck. You feel me? That's what you don't understand.
Yeah. And it's weird too because
Crip rappers. Let me know. Top what? Fucking nothing, nigga. I'll put Blueface over him. Fuck it.
Yeah, I don't think Glasses is making top 25 Crip rappers all time.
Yeah, Glasses isn't musically really registering for me, but I mess with him though. Like, no, for real. Like, it's weird because I rock with Glasses, bro. Like, I loved when he would be pulling up to the community. Like that's some of their best episodes. They're just arguing about bullshit or just like kicking it as homies and stuff. And like Glasses is like highly intelligent. Like I like the way he carries it. You know what I'm saying? Like he could be a real voice for us, but I just see him do things where it's like, damn, bro, like this ain't the look, OG. Like this ain't it. Like I can't hold you.
Yeah,
I can't hold you.
Like how hard he went on Aiden over the Doechii stuff. That was kind of a bad moment. That didn't connect with the people, I think, how he thought it was. He jumped out the window, like saying the same type of thing. Like, we're gonna kill you, Aiden. Pretty much what it came down to. Like, we know you be in LA. Like, you keep speaking on the Black Queen. We're gonna kill you. Pretty much was the gist of it. So it's like, Glasses, what are we doing? Like, he had the pod with him and Jason Martin and AD and them. They should have kept that together. The group chat, I think it lasted 2 or 3 episodes. But Glasses went off on his own, and he's been just on his rogue shit ever since, I feel like. I don't know.
I think the biggest story here is how dumb these fucking gang members acting. You got YG getting investigated, shouting out B-Team alert, calling for them like a fucking Batman signal. You got Wack over here getting investigated for some violent press and shit, calling niggas on stream saying they gonna whoop his ass. Everybody is stupid as fuck. You out here doing the shit they calling you out for, and then you're gonna be shocked when they take your ass to jail. It's crazy. That's why I feel like you cannot be in the streets and do any of this shit, any of this social media shit, even the rapping shit. You can do it, but what is YG gonna do? Go to court and be like, I'm not gang affiliated? Nigga been yelling blood every album his whole fucking life, bro. So everything that comes up, he done incriminated himself and fucked his character up, bro.
Yeah. What do you think that YG is actually going to get charged? Like everybody's saying, Axe seems to be believing this. Obviously, Flacco's been pushing that line. And what charge is he going to face? Like the aiding and the plot of the murder, being a part of the actual, you know what I'm saying? What do y'all think? What is the likelihood? Do y'all think he's actually going to get arrested and charged? And if so, what is the charge going to be?
Yeah, I don't know. I really have no clue if they really have all the proof that they saying. I mean, if they did, they wouldn't have let Brett out after that question and shit. So I think they trying to piece something together, make it seem like everything's closing in, and then attempt to get somebody to fold, which it always happens. Somebody fold eventually every single fucking time. Whether it's somebody that was there with YG or a witness, you know what I mean? Somebody gonna tell the truth. But I just don't know if he sent the hit. Like, I highly doubt YG stabbed bruh in the neck. Like, I don't think that happened. I couldn't see it. If it did, wow, he's a fucking bozo. But I can see him handing the knife to somebody, and I feel like he might get a charge for that, you feel me, once they get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just seems that the writing is on the wall. I feel like the hip hop police are not playing this year. I do see that he may be brought into custody for whatever it may be. I don't know if it's a conspiracy they're building. I don't know. But him getting questioned by the police, everything that's being, alleged against him, it's tough to say that, he's not a person of interest and that he won't maybe be in handcuffs like later this year. It seems like all signs are pointing towards, he's probably gonna eventually get picked up, bro. And it seems like everyone can't stay out of this conversation. Top 5 wants to put, his 2 cents in, and he basically is telling a story about Draco and him threatening YG, and everyone's looking closer into the lyrics and kind of establishing the reason why they may have beef, and that it was real street stuff and it got a little physical. So
Top 5's a great troll, but didn't they just have that boy in the guillotine? They almost cut his fucking head
they almost
off.
chopped his head off.
Yeah, they almost chopped his head off.
What Trap was saying was saying that him and his boys have dropped bodies for show. So no matter how goofy he comes off, they was in Toronto tripping on shit supposedly. You know what I'm saying? That's what Trap was saying.
Trap might have a video on him. If it's not him, it's Swamp Stories or something.
Yeah, Trap got a video on him because they were kind of, Munchie B was discrediting the top 5 the same way, and Trap was like, "What? Hey, hold on, Munchie B. Like, you know what I'm saying? From everything I've seen, they was really dropping bodies out there and terrorizing shit." So, but top 5's demeanor and like how he comes off is not American gangster for show. It's not like hardened criminal, like, face tatted. He comes off as like a clout chasing type of fool, but supposedly he really be getting activa. So I don't know, but we do got Coop on, sworn testimony saying that's YG with that ski on, with the hazel eyes, with a blade in his hand.
Which security guard is Coop? He an older dude?
He's the dude.
He's Draco's ex-security.
He was the one tackling people at the No Jumper host competition, the second one. If you
the
remember
OG?
the clip.
Okay.
Yeah, the clip of that dude that was like pulling on all the vendors in the front, and like the security guard, he had like green on. Tackling the dude and shit in that clip, that's Coop. You know what I'm saying? He was Adam's security guard too. Like, he walked Adam out at the end of the night to the car and shit, and like made sure Adam got in the Uber and closed the door for him and all that shit. So he's worked with Adam, obviously was Draco's, but I think Munchie B made a great point in terms of why are you like kind of following him into the fire instead of like trying to maybe reason with them and be like, hey, maybe this, chain snatching situation isn't worth it. These guys look like they're fucking 50 deep. Maybe we shouldn't go confront them about this at this festival. I could see that being like, now you're, complaining about it or talking to the police about it. You should, what I'm saying? There is an argument to be made. Why are you as a security guard following him into a fight and then, what I'm saying, trying to defend after that?
I mean, well, no one knew what was going to happen that night, No one knew.
Yeah. Just the way
so
that
it's like
he made it seem as if like they got set up and Coop had that feeling. So it's just, but yeah, like you said, hindsight's 2020. So yeah.
Well, I'm not like commenting on like all parties involved. I don't know what's going on, but I mean, clearly they didn't know, right?
Yeah. It seemed like a lot of other people were in tune and they were not, what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, like all the videos are saying the security guards were fucking Bloods and all the people that worked the venue were Bloods all of a sudden. So it's like, we don't know if any of that's true. So I guess
I think a lot of money will be lost over this, bro. I think Live Nation is gonna eat some money on this for sure because everybody's talking like, oh, of course, certain artists can bring more people in and shit. Somebody slipped up. Somebody did not do their job. That venue did not do its job as security at some point. and this happened because of it. You know what I mean? So I think eventually that's gonna be the main takeaway. How many millions is about to be lost in court over this shit? I don't know if they got somebody that could just sweep it under the rug like some Travis Scott shit. I think he even had to pay some money out after his concert still. But I think it's gonna be something along those lines, bro. Draco family gonna get paid.
They
out.
paid millions of dollars for the Astro World shit for surely.
Yeah, I will say that, man. I really, really want Draco's family to get paid. You feel me? Hearing that Ralphie is barred from performing at Live Nation venues because they have a lawsuit for a wrongful death of his brother is just like some of the most heinous shit that I've ever heard in my life. And I am hoping that they definitely, get a large, fat, life-changing settlement. That's the least that they deserve, with all of this.
They definitely didn't secure him as an artist that they booked, and they should be paying out for sure. But the only reason why I think that YG, like people are saying, well, he didn't stab him. What are they going to get him for? Assault? No, they're going to get him for conspiracy to commit murder. That's what they're going to charge him with. They're going to say that he had a public beef with this man. He was the leader because he has the most clout, the most money. He has the fucking label and shit that has members of that label implicated in this. They're going to charge him with conspiracy. Like, you planned this. You were a part of it. You brought multiple gangs together to plan this. They're definitely going to hit him with the conspiracy to commit murder for sure. As like, he's the big dog. He's the talking head. Even if he wasn't, you're the most famous. You're fucking saying B team, tap in. You're saying all this shit. The feds are going to say you're the motherfucker that planned this shit and had this carried out for sure. That's how they're going to say it.
This is what happens when most likely, this would be my hot take on how this started. Somebody that's not in tune with the culture set this lineup in the first place, because usually people would do research on if anybody's got beef and they'll be like, oh, I'll never book these two fucking people together ever. You know what I mean? Especially an event like this, which was in the middle of Southern California. It ain't really it's home turf for everybody, whether it was in a city that favors one artist or not. You know what I mean? Whoever set the lineup up did not do their due diligence and fucked everything up. That's like going to get Tupac and Biggie on the same fucking concert in the prime of their beef, thinking shit gonna be sweet. Like, I'm curious to see, have they been on any other lineups at all before that concert?
I guarantee you they've never been on the same fucked up, bill. Well, at least since the beef kicked off. And Soda said, what's a conspiracy? They would charge YG though. In order for it to be conspiracy, you're saying that YG planned for them to kill him that night. I don't think that was planned at all. They're saying that the motherfucker came backstage and handed out like fucking 20 knives. That sounds like you're about to do a murder if that's true. Let's be fucking real. You're not planning to murder somebody and everybody has a fucking blade on them, and which is, multiple people have repeated. Like, bro, give me a break. Let's be real. But rest in peace to Draco, man. This is a crazy fucking time in LA. There's so much shit going on, it seems like, with the law, and they're just going in. Obviously, I want to see Draco get justice. I don't want to see YG go to prison and have a big dog from LA get wrapped up in this. And now we lost two legends to this, instance. That's going to be fucked up. But also, it's like, bro, if he planned it, it's like, what the fuck are we supposed to do, man? I don't know.
Yeah, this is always like a tough conversation for us to have. Oh, I don't know, Moose, I'm sure you probably feel the same way, but I'm not going to speak for you. But like, being a no jumper and you feel me, just podding with the different parties that are up there, getting close to these people and stuff. And like, you really humanize people and everyone's so dope and stuff. So it's just like weird, man. Like, even I heard Adam say like, do you think that this is what Draco would have wanted as far as like Flacco's actions, maybe some of the police stuff that's involved and stuff? And, that was one of my like kind of first takes when people were like asking my opinion about stuff is I look at it as like, these were two, warring parties that went at it. You know what I'm saying? People got hurt on both sides and the results are what they are. And I feel like everybody should just let Draco rest in peace and, kind of stops trying to kick up dust and spin up these narratives, at least the narratives part, the law doing their job. You know what I'm saying? The family suing Live Nation and all that. Of course, let all of that happen. He has a mother, he has a child, all of these other things, like that's out of our control. But as far as like in the media space, man, like since I've started working at No Jumper, even maybe I've been, wrong for doing this, is just we just spin up Draco's name so much. And a part of it is like keeping him alive, and that's great. But a part of it sometimes feels like, yo, we really got to let this dude rest, bro. Like we have to let bro rest. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been nonstop since he's been gone, you know?
Yeah, and that was my main criticism is like obviously none of these dudes are doing this because they have love for Draco's family and they want to see justice. They're they're grifting, acting like that, saying that on their videos, and then really just reaping all the benefits, taking that monetization, taking that YouTube AdSense money that they make from, Draco's death and, pocketing it and keeping it pushing. So it's like, let's be real. Like nobody cares about reporting on Draco because they're saying this. They're saying, I just want justice. No, the fuck you don't, bro. You hate gang members. Draco was pretty much damn near a gang member. He was in a gang war. You don't get to say now, I just want this justice for Draco's mom. That's so disingenuous. It's the most grifty shit I've heard in a while. And it's been this disgusting fucking angle where motherfuckers like, I just want to see the truth be brought out. It's like, bro, cut it out, man.
I got to do this, though. I got to ask this question because it is a topic for us. I know you got another live schedule, Moose.
No,
let you get out of here.
We're still rocking. We got 30. We got like 20, 30.
But
chilling.
One of our topics is Joe Budden is making a true crime podcast with the legendary show writer Dick Wolf. For those who are not familiar with Dick Wolf, he wrote the Law and Order series. I believe all of them, but he's, most famously known for the original. Are you going to have that same take when this case? Yo, y'all good? Y'all good back there?
In the bathroom.
Okay. Are you going to have this same take when this case is being covered by sources like that or being extrapolated into a story? Let's say there is justice. Let's say it's just the craziest thing in the world. I'm not saying that this is what I wish, but a famous rapper goes down for this, and it's just a story that America can't look away from. Daytime has it on, Dateline has it on, Joe Budden's covering it, all the YouTube crime channels. It's on everyone's plate. You can't look away from it. You gonna have that same energy for those folks as well?
No, because the way that they handle themselves and speak about these things is with the care that it's supposed to be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Wearing red, Joe Budden's not gonna have red rags tied around his neck and head when he makes that video, when he drops that podcast about Draco's death. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, and that's all I have to say about it. I don't have to go further in it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it won't even be disingenuous because they're gonna be open. They're not gonna say, "Oh, we're doing this because we want to know the truth." They're gonna be like, "We want to know this strictly for the reasons of the murder." They're not gonna be like, "It's for the mom" or "It's for the," because they're really straight business. That's all it is. You don't gotta lie about it to cover your own ass.
I don't have a problem with you reporting on some shit and making money from it. I have a problem with you reporting on shit and making money from it and saying that's not why you're doing it. That's the problem I have. It's a very different thing when you're saying, I'm doing this out the goodness of my heart because I want to see justice be brought. No, the fuck you don't. That's all I'm saying. And at least these motherfuckers are going to say, this is for the podcast. This is just a fucking podcast episode. They might not ever think about Draco or Draco's mom ever in their life. And at least they don't fucking say that and grift that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I just want. I don't care. You could be racist. You could be this. You could be a fucking leech. But just tell people that's what you are. That's all I'm saying is just be who you are openly so everyone knows how to, take the information in. And when you're misrepresenting yourself, that's what I have a problem with. Not you covering it or how you cover it or if you make money from it and you're not donating a bunch of money to the fucking family. I'm not one of those people. I'm saying stop saying this shit because you guys don't fucking mean it. That's all I'm saying. Be real. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah, Brody made a great point. I couldn't have explained it better.
I'm fucking cooking today. This is my best fucking episode out here, nigga. Fuck that.
Yo, that's what's up, Brody. Love to see it.
Adam22 just sent us a text, said, just look this up. If you were to make videos about business or finance instead of hip hop, it's estimated you would make 10 to 20 times as much per view. And this is
it was good fucking with y'all.
Yeah,
man.
It was.
It's been real.
It's super pertinent to this convo because we're seeing Joe Budden, who has admittedly said, I don't even fucking listen to rap for at least the past 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I've listened to Joe Budden a lot. He's always been more of an R&B guy since he's retired rapping, but he's obviously super hip hop head in his mind. So he stayed up with it, but it's only gotten worse over the years where he's like, I didn't even listen to it. We're not even going to talk about this shit unless it's the mainstream fucking album that's dropping. And now we're seeing him do the true crime Ricky, what do you think? Are we gonna see No Jumper pivot into something else? Are we gonna or see you pivot? Are you thinking about these type of things? You already said you're gonna do the soccer shit. I like doing the food shit. Obviously, I see the food videos do make more money than like my live streams talking about back on Fig appearances and shit. Yeah, I see that as well. What do you think about that?
Nah, for me, like this is just how I feel in my soul, bro. I want to cover the things I'm interested in, and being in this media space and having to comment on. We talk about like hip hop, like excuse me, I'm so sorry. We talk about like hip hop sensationalism. We don't even really talk about hip hop a lot. So it's not like purely monetary for me. It's like soccer has been my life. You know what I'm saying? And like I even say I want to get into the political space. I just feel like as an adult, it's your civic duty to like be informed. And that's something I've been slacking on. I had to really kind of decompress after Berkeley because it's just all the time, 24/7. You feel me? Like a loud engine in the background. And I've kind of been out of touch. But yeah, like the world is big, bro. Like this is just a corner. Even when I wanted to be a rapper, I was like, yo, like realistically, being a rapper is like you got to be cool to like 250 people. And I'm talking about like big execs, the people that really make things move. Do I want to like spend a lot of my time trying to convince 250 people that I'm cool? Or do I just want to like live my life and actually be dope and be the person I think I am? You know what I'm saying? Just being a good person at that, So yeah, like I wouldn't say it's like a pivot, like a move away from like if there's an interesting hip hop story, I've covered the Phoenix Flex and AI thing. I've broken down 2 Drake songs that I think are veiled diss against people. These are things that I'm just genuinely interested in. You know what I'm saying? And I like a strike of inspiration hits me and I go for it. But yeah, I feel like you could just kind of tell like a lot of this stuff that we talk about sometimes is just low vibrational stuff, so.
For sure on the news, sometimes I'm like, God damn, today was a rough one. I'm not going to lie, these topics. And I know it's just hard to fucking find stuff that applies to like the no jumper niche. So like, I'm not criticizing whoever makes the topics. I think it's Remo and sometimes it's other people, but it's just sometimes it's a slow news day in terms of hip hop, the world, the hip hop drama, the hip hop, everything. So it's like, I get that. And hip hop's in its worst place it's ever been right now. They say the sales are the worst. There's no Billboard hits that are hip hop. So it's like, that would make sense that everything's kind of leading to like, hey, hip hop's not the most exciting topic that everyone wants to hear about. Maybe, but I don't know. Like you said, I love hip hop. I love music. I like even the random bullshit with rappers beefing or fucking Krishan, even some of that shit's funny. You know what I mean? Even no matter how much I despise it. So it's like, yeah, my whole life has kind of been caring about this random ass hip hop stories. So it's kind of hard to just like make a hard pivot. I think we should just be ourselves and like Ricky said, do shit that we're interested in. And that will be our best content no matter what, even if it doesn't make the most amount of money, like maximize, you feel me? Shout out to OG Big Mike said keep on y'all have a great night, great pod, keep stepping it up. Shout out to OG Big Mike, he was in here for a hot minute. Ricky, you know who Zevi is? Xevi Zevi is?
I think he might mean Xavi if he's talking about like Xavi the midfielder.
I know that Xavi guy.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Okay, I thought it was like a rapper or something. Moose Knuckle, you better not rank it from Wack100 if he confronts you again. Me and the few homies in Southern Cali just started rocking with you. I got you. I'm gonna make him sock me out, and we're gonna lock him up if he presses me. Crime will always be relevant to talk about. Absolutely. Some of those. They just dropped a list. I saw Joe Budden talking about it. The top earning podcasters, and in the top 10, I believe there was at least one crime podcast, like a true crime podcast.
Chevy Universe. I'm gonna look it up.
There's some comedy ones in there. How many comedy?
Yeah,
ones?
Obviously Joe Rogan was number 1, and then I'm trying to think. Caller Daddy was up in there. Joe Budden was at number 15, I believe, at 20 million. I think Joe Rogan's was like 80 million. Fuck, but I'd have to pull up the list again. But yeah, it was a pretty good list. It was just based off the earnings.
Oh yeah, Chevy is dope. My bad to interrupt, but he's dope. That? He's hella, he's the dude. How do I explain? He has such a unique voice. Conquering the big tit problem. This is great. This is the type of content I'm in.
He's a YouTuber.
It's this guy.
Okay, I don't think I've seen him. Maybe I've seen him, but I just didn't register.
He's everywhere. He's a great creator, like super good creator. Yeah, I mess with him.
The Nerds Loft YT said Drake in my lap while I sip this drink. That's a Joe Rogan bar. Shout out to everybody that's was fucking with. I've been playing Joe Rogan as my intro to my streams. Some people absolutely hate it. Some people actually like the song, been streaming it. Shout out to y'all. I had about $20 in my TuneCore account that I transferred out. So shout out to you guys.
100%. That's crazy.
Let me see.
That's that real music, man.
But shit, what y'all got going, man? What type of content we gonna see from Ricky? What type of content we gonna see from Brody? What y'all got going for this coming week?
Yeah, man, I'm about to be in the lab trying to make this video on the truth behind black fatigue, and then you know, it's really, yeah, man, I think it's really just hood fatigue, bro. But I'm gonna dive deep on some examples of the shit I'm tired of seeing and why I feel like we're getting a bad rep when in reality it's a small percentage of people, no matter the race. It's just a certain mentality, you know what I mean? But definitely want to get in the lab and make some videos where I gotta actually bring up some clips and shit, because right now I'm just busting down the car videos, but I gotta really take my time with it. Like you said, I want to do some shit I care about, so get ready for a lot of old head hip-hop shit for real, for real. I'll probably be doing a lot of deep dives on artists I fuck with, so tap in for sure. Brody Deej on everything, man. Brody Deej 510 on Instagram. Definitely pull up to the Twitch. I will be gaming. If you want to get dropped off on 2K, pull up. You know what I mean? Tap in for sure, though.
He's really good at 2K, guys, but get him in an NCAA, you'll whoop his ass, I promise.
Yeah, man, same old for me. You feel me? I'm trying to go hard. I'm trying to make 32 videos this month. Just throwing up shots. You feel me? I'm trying to go live more. We already said this. We want to consistently do this with you guys with a new wave, you know, feed the streets more. And yeah, just like we were saying, like making more videos about our interests. Like I definitely have some politically coded stuff. I have some media business stuff that I want to talk about, just researching those videos, you know, but sometimes it's like I do see the allure of the low hanging fruit that is our like niche. It's just so much easier to bang those videos out. But I feel like I really want to challenge myself. Like I looked at my YouTube, I only have like 12 videos. I thought I was like making way more videos.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I want to really like rev it up and just see what it does and get better at this craft, you know?
I've been realizing it is like a kind of a good balance. Like we want to be different, but also like it does juice up the subs just doing that. Like, you know, you got to throw in one low hanging fruit like a week or something. You feel me? It's like, it's too easy, bro. Me talking about Sharky charging for interviews, just everybody's flooded into the chat. You know what I'm saying? They love it. So it's like, we got to do it, man. They said, Ricky, why haven't you tapped in with Hater World? You would definitely do well in Hater World. Hater World's cool people.
Me and Hater World, you feel me? We kind of had a little back and forth talking about me pulling up, but I can't lie, Hater World. I'm not feeling the way you've been getting at my buddy Moose over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling the Moose hate.
He hit me the other day, or maybe he was just talking on a stream and he clarified, like, you know what I'm saying? He sends the shots, but he fucks with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all content.
Oh, it's just content?
Yeah,
then that's cool.
I've been easing up, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, why would I beef with Hater World when last night I had 75 more fucking viewers than he did, and I have fucking 88,000 less subs than him. Why would I ever beef with that guy? That's all I'm saying. But shout out to Hater World. You know, hey, this shit's slight. I just started doing this shit, just got in the game. But hey, no big deal.
Nah, but shout out Hater World. I only hear good things about him though, for real, from like Munchie, Tim. Everybody's only said good things about Hater World to me. So yeah, I do want to get one in with him eventually, but yeah, it just, I don't know, hasn't lined up.
He does the content, but when it comes down to it, like real person, man to man, Hater World's real as fuck, and he's never on no like actual fuck shit. Like he would like, he would down some shit for you if somebody pulled up tripping on you, Ricky, at his studio. You know what I'm saying? He's a real one. I believe that.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, he seemed like cool dude.
Yeah, he's cool.
That's why I was shocked. I was like, damn, why Hater World like hating on Moose all the time? I thought y'all got an episode in.
Yeah, we got an episode, but it's like when you're the hottest podcaster out of Northern California and the hottest Rasa podcaster just in general, people talk about you. It just happens like that. You know what I'm saying? It's slow news days. The baseline is Moose somehow, and I'm not mad. You know, hey,
not mad at it.
Ricky, you should do reaction videos, not just no jumper stuff. Yep. He does that. He literally does that. Just go to his channel, Ricky Roy.
Yeah. Y'all tap in with my last 2 videos, man.
Moose, I'd watch Ricky. Can't trust a double agent. I love this narrative that Ricky's just fake as fucking a whack agent. I love that.
Me too.
I don't speak. Okay, you guys are just quoting Joe Rogan. I was cap rapping. I've never hurt anyone. Snoop Will Pock said, Hayward, cool. I watch him too. I watch all y'all shit. Shout out to you, Snoop Will Pock. Swag Like Pino said, Ricky about to rebrand to Hubert. I don't know what that means.
I have been thinking about throwing on a suit for some of my political content. I'm not even gonna lie about it. I'm taking it serious, you know. That's what I feel like with the political content. It's like you have to do it so responsibly. For me, it's not like I don't want to do the research or I don't want to put the time in, but I just feel like it's such a strong responsibility, you know. Like, so many people have hit me up like, do political stuff, like we're always having these conversations, and I'm just like, bro, I don't want to be like informing people politically. Like, y'all go do what you do in the booth. I'm gonna do me, you know. But it's some stuff I want to tap in with, talk about.
The thing that I get most about like political shit, when people tell me like I should do it, they're like, bro, do it because all these fools are straight dweebs. So if you're like even a little swaggy, a little cool, like you'll just resonate with way more people. Because most of the dudes, you know, I love the guy, but most of them are like Destiny. You know what I'm saying? Like, scraggly looking skinny white dudes that's just got started fucking bitches when they got famous streaming. Like, we need more cool guys like the shout out to Isaiah Martin. I see him. He's been blowing up lately. Black dude that does a political shit, Jubilee videos out the ass.
Calm dude. Yeah.
Just, super, cool. You know, he got a fresh cut, you know what I'm saying? He dressed sharp, you know, he look, you know what I'm saying, seems normal. It's like we need more people just kind of being themselves in politics, because Dems have gotten the you're the blue-haired weirdos that's standing on the hill ranting about trans people. They see us, they're like, oh shit, these are some, you know, cool, you know what I'm saying, you know, 30-year-old dudes, and they're into politics and they're making it seem more normal and digestible for the more normal people. You feel me?
Yeah, dude, do this. Ask your chat GPT with everything that you know about me, what is my political affiliation?
Oh, it's gonna say I'm straight libtard. It's gonna hit me with libtard.
Dude, it said that what did it tell me? It told me, hold on, let me see if I can find this conversation.
For the political content, I kind of be in the mix of like, that's a good pocket to get into, even though it's hella touchy. But then I'm also like, Brad, I feel like it's nonstop political shit. I'll be trying to get a break from it sometimes, because I cannot turn anywhere without hearing something about this weak ass president or something going on in the war. I kind of be needing a little breather. But I think it would help, like you said, Moose, if it was somebody that was a little more chill, not a fucking lame or a bozo. You feel me?
And that part though, Brody, is the real part that scares me, because like all these political commentators just have a moment where they lose it. And your Destiny screaming,
and then you get Kurt, nigga. You get fucking like, Kurt.
It's like, bro, like I'm like, I see the toll that this must be having on people's like mental health for you to say something like that, and I know you don't like really mean it. Like you're just so deep in the weeds. You do this every day for 10 hours a day, and it has somehow corrupted your soul.
I believe that.
You know?
Yeah, you gotta actively push against that like audience capture shit, where it's like your audience wants you to think this, and this, and then you run into that third thing where it's like, well, I kind of think this, and they're like, you motherfucker, we're turning on you. You know what I'm saying?
People will never let you straddle the fence in politics, which is just like the dumbest thing in the world. And I've always thought that, coming from the like gangbang capital. I'm like, so you guys are just like intellectually banging on each other.
Literally.
Like you really can't see the like potency of someone's argument, even if it's not fundamentally like a core value of your party. You can't see why they think that way. It's crazy. But yeah, I asked my chat GPT, and it was like, based on some of the things that you've told me, it seems that you're independent with some center left leaning values rather than strongly partisan.
Was that chat GPT?
That was chat GPT.
Because they hit me with the like political beliefs are personal and sensitive. I shouldn't guess them based on topics you ask me about. It's like went full like fucking libtard on me. But it said, what I can say is that your questions show you're interested in a lot of political and social issues, including race, civil rights, Black American history, inequality, wealth, culture, policing, and criminal justice, how narratives about history and society are formed, economics, examples of systems like capitalism, socialism, media framing, and fact-checking claims. That's what it says.
Yeah, mine said you tend to be skeptical of institutions across the board, whether it's government, media, law enforcement, or major corporations. You often ask me to analyze issues from multiple angles instead of reinforcing one side's narrative. Um, and then it just brought up some reasonings, which I'm not going to leak to the people. You're interested in criminal justice, free speech, and transparency in government, which are issues that attract people from different parts of the political spectrum. On economic issues, you've generally focused on entrepreneurship, career growth, investing, creating financial independence rather than advocating for a particular framework.
This
You don't
sounds like a
usually frame your
libertarian a little
question
bit. I'm
in
not gonna
terms
lie.
of, I know
Now
my
I'm
friends
seeing
hit me
it.
with
Now
this
I'm
charge
seeing
all the
it.
time.
Now I'm seeing
Dude, my
it.
friends will not let me live, bro. They like, you're a fucking libertarian. You're gonna vote for the Republicans.
Yeah,
You
that's
tend
funny.
to frame them around incentives, evidence, and strategy. I feel like I'm just a logical thinker. That's why I want to kind of start going live more. Like Moose has definitely inspired me. I want to get to know my chat. I want to let them know like these are our foundational principles. We're gonna always put logic first. You know, we're gonna mess around a little bit, goof around, but like, yo,
That's what I
this is a
learned.
logic centered space, bro.
I
You
learned that
know
from
what I'm
Destiny.
saying?
Destiny's gotten a lot of flack for kind of going against the status quo. Like I remember he was big on like caping for Kyle Rittenhouse. That was one of the first instances I remember he got a lot of flack for. But he's kind of emphasizes like if you're a streamer, political streamer, you do politics, you have to start that type of shit early, going against the grain. If you truly feel that way, you have to show your audience, I'm not just going to fall in line with this party line. There's some shit where we're going to differ and you guys have to respect that because I have a good reason to do that. Like as long as you do that from the beginning, you're going to garner an audience that understands that. If you're just fucking caping for the left every single time, trends, everything is okay, you're going to get that audience and they're going to fucking burn you at the stake at the first sight of you turning on them.
I literally couldn't live like that.
Yeah, no, never. But shout out to everybody that's in here, man. Like the stream. If you made it this far, drop a bald emoji, drop a shark emoji, and drop a moose emoji. If you made it this far, that's how I know who the real ones are and who the fake ones are. So shout out to everybody that's in here. I will be going live. Give me like 10, 15 minutes and I'll go back live, y'all. But this has been a great podcast. One of the best. I'm not going to say it was the name tags and the overlay, but I feel like it just brought a different energy, you know what I'm saying? But
Light, man. So
Brody was
light.
cooking, Ricky cooking. We was cooking today, man. We gonna keep, making the stream better and try to stream as much as possible. So we love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to sign off with anything else?
Hey
Nah,
man,
go
fuck with all
tap
my
in.
socials for sure, man. Brody D's on everything, like I said. Go on and get your boy some clout, man. Proud of my boys, Moose and Ricky. I know some of y'all don't see the vision yet, but hopefully slowly over time you start fucking with me more and more and I can make my rounds, dog. So tap in, like, and share for sure.
Facts. Me and Brody will be doing a fucking video game stream on Twitch soon. So I'll be dropping the Twitch link soon and we'll be linking up on there.
Hell yeah.
You're
What you think, Ricky? Anything else?
yeah, no, y'all go tap in with my last two videos, man. Like Munchie BB saying, don't be bootlegging my ish. Y'all like, hype, and subscribe. You feel me? Get me pushed in the algorithm. I'm telling you, I got the best takes out here. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna put.
Ricky has the
I'm not
best
gonna put it.
takes in the
I'm not gonna
world.
put 10 on.
Retweet.
I'll be leading with logic though. I'll tell you that much. I'll be leading with logic, and I'm aligned with nobody.
Just like a wave, nigga. You never know how it's gonna move.
Yeah, I'm
It's
coming
the
and
new
going,
wave,
baby.
man.
I'm coming and going. I'm just crashing on the sand and retreating.
Let's go, y'all. Shout out to y'all, man. Been a great pod. We'll be back with y'all. When are we gonna do our next stream? I'm gonna call them out right now, chat. When can y'all stream next? And I'm gonna hold y'all to that because I'm streaming
Anytime.
every day of August. That's my goal. Every day of August, I'm going live for 31 days. We're 1 day in, day 2. When can y'all go live? Because I'm live every day.
Just
I want to
after
hit
3
it. I want to
p.m.,
hit
bruh.
a yeah after 3 p.m. I want to hit a Riverside like before the Tuesday show. I'm not gonna lie, Brody. I want
Bust one
to
down. No,
test
bust
out
one
the live
down.
reacts. You feel me? Like that little function. I want to see if my computer can like handle it. I might have to invest in some more power over here because it's been tweaking a little bit. But I want to get into some like live reaction type stuff.
Facts.
Bust that down for sure. But any other time, if it's a 3-piece, man, Monday through Friday, it just gotta be after 3 p.m. on the weekend. I'm good anytime. You feel me?
All right.
We might double up that day. We'll see what's up. I'm gonna plan it out. We'll see what's up. We can plan it out because we
Tuesday
going up.
will work.
We going
Tuesday
up.
or Thursday, we rocking. So just be tuned. New Wave Podcast. We're gonna take over. And remember, everybody that was saying, "Oh, you got to do this format. Oh, y'all doing it on Discord? Nobody's never going to watch that." Bitch, we got 200 viewers. Y'all don't do that type of shit. We out. Love y'all. Sub up. Fuck with y'all.